Happy Friday. And we're back for our series finale of After These Messages. So this is the last one we've been at this for the past 3 Fridays. And now we're going to see what happened to our characters. We're going to go around, introduce yourselves, plug anything you've got going on, where people can find you on the socials, and we're going to start with our illustrious GM, Bobby.
Hey everybody, I'm DM Bobby. You can typically find me on 2000 Tales Roleplays. Currently, last Tuesday, we just started up our Vampire the Masquerade series, Portland by Night. And in 3 weeks, Weird Web comes back for its final season.
Awesome. Next, I'm going to have Ashton.
What is going on, Powerbomb? Welcome back to Minecraft Let's Play. I have IBS, and that's okay sometimes. Hi, today I'm Ashton. You can follow me on Twitter at popsicle_Mike, where I tweet about my love of the inheritance cycle now. That's where I'm at. I spent $200 on books, all the inheritance cycle related. I bought fucking 2 different versions of Aragon earlier today. Because I'm a mental mess right now. So if you follow my Twitter, you can get all of this bullshit. It's great. Or follow at FKF Tweets, which is my podcast about King Arthur, if he was a dumb himbo. Or at Cars Conspiracy. That's my other show written in the cars, where cars have sex. Well, it's Pixar's Cars. You get it. It's fine. Whatever. Who am I? Penny. I'm playing Penny.
That's right. You're playing the child that has a twin named Penny. Next we'll go to Lonnie.
Okay. Hey everyone, Lonnie or Looney Shaws. I was just checking my calendar because I realized I don't know what I'm doing. As of it's the end of April. I think this is my last show in April, so I was just like, "Oh my god, what do I have in May? I have no idea." So if you want to see me in some streams, I am going to try out Pathfinder. Don't know how that's going to go on May 9th on Lost Caravan. On the 15th, I am here doing Cyberpunk. I'm just going to be a whole bunch of places. I'm going to be mainly on Lost Caravan next month. I have like 2 shows that are like continuations of shows that we have started, and then kind of like 3 months pass, and it's like, oh yeah, we should probably do the second part that we said we were going to do. And then I'm running Wander Home on the 25th over on Lost Caravan, which I'm very excited about. It was the first TTRPG I ever bought, thinking like, oh, hey, maybe I'll run this one day. And actually the reason I found High Shelf Collective in the first place.
Aww.
Fun fact. So, yeah, I wanted to see somebody playing through Wander Home just so I could kind of like conceptualize it, and I happened to cross Taylor's run through. So that was the first time I ever followed the channel.
And now you're on it all the time.
It's a dream come true.
And then Rachel, looking all done up, putting me to shame. Go, girl.
Hello, everybody. I'm Rachel. You can find me on the internet at Rachel A. Lawhead or The Lion After Dark on various different platforms. And you can often find me on Roleplays or 2000 Tales whenever I am free. If you're in the New York area, I'll have links for the production of Titus Andronicus that I'm in. If you want to come out to Summit Rock and see that, if you're, in New York. Yeah, that's me. Let's do this.
Let's do this. Working actor. All right, Bobby, take us through our series finale.
All right. Well, before we have the series finale, we do 2 episodes.
Oh,
we're gonna do the vacation episode.
Oh, that's right. We're gonna do. Oh, that's right. Sorry, vacation.
No,
Then the series finale. Okay.
Yeah. So we get to do the vacation episode, which means the big thing is we have to decide first where we are going that is outside of our normal kind of sandbox.
Okay. Beach episode.
And then gotta have the beach episode.
Yeah.
I'm going to Crete.
Lesbos.
Oh, Lesbos, you're right. You're so right.
Yeah.
You're so right.
Lesbos is perfect.
I know it may not be like accurate, but like nothing in this. Can we meet Sappho?
Can we meet Sappho? Can we meet Sappho? Hey Bobby. Can we meet Sappho?
Yes.
I don't even think she's from Lesbos. I think she's from somewhere else.
You know what? She deserves to be from Lesbos.
Although maybe she is, and that's why it's lesbian.
I feel like she might be. But that I don't know.
No, on the Isle of Lesbos.
Nice, yeah. Yeah.
All right, I've already decided who's going to be playing Sappho.
If it's not Lisa Kudrow, I might strangle you.
Oh, Lisa Kudrow is actually really good.
But I trust you and your opinions.
No, we're going with Lisa Kudrow. That's.
I don't know who Sappho is.
Poet, who especially in like gay sapphic circles, she wrote a bunch of poems that are quite
I love
big
it.
fat lesbian, and I love her for it.
Love it. I'm here for it. And we're gonna go to visit this person.
Maybe.
I just feel like she's there.
They're on the Isle of Lesbos.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily think that we went there to go see her, but I thought it would be fun if we ran into her.
I feel like if it's a sitcom, it's gonna be one of those things where we're like on the beach just trying to all mind our own business, and then like just the person comes out of nowhere trying to woo one of us and like be poetic about it, but it's literally just Sappho. Like, because you know what happens in the beach episode. There's always that one person that has like the meet cute or whatever, but
yeah, there's a lot we can have in the beach episode. All right, so pretty easy beach episode. We don't need a lot of reason why. Location, Isle of Lesbos. Reason. Why are the main cast going?
Christmas break.
Christmas break?
I said what I said.
We're a bunch of Greek gods. We're gonna go celebrate
the annual Pantheon
Christmas?
picnic on Lesbos.
Oh my gosh. Like a family reunion.
Ooh, that's a good idea, because then we could also bring back, like, because I'm thinking, I know we're not at the season finale yet, or the series finale yet, but thinking ahead, we could try to tie back in some stuff with like Zeus, with like Jesse's stuff with Zeus, or tie back in the stuff of like me and Penny being like banished from Olympus and like trying to like get back to Olympus. So family reunion could be fun because it could put us in proximity to some of those like big piece players.
Yeah, well, especially like a high concept or a more serialized sitcom, which the 90s is the beginning of those. You do put a lot of like really vital stuff in the travel episodes because those cost the most, so you need the most people to watch them to make your money back. Now, you guys have no budget, but all right. So, and eventually I'll remember how to spell Pantheon.
P-A-N-T.
Oh no, I know.
Oh,
I did P-A-T-H initially, and I'm like, that's not correct.
Pantheon.
That's Pantheon. I'm
like,
sorry.
Literally, as I'm typing, I'm like, this is wrong. I'm just gonna rewind.
I was working on the captions issue. So why are we going? Did we decide?
So it sounds like a Pantheon reunion or like annual picnic or some kind of
okay.
thing.
And we're gonna let Jessicles come as our special guest, or is it like everyone kind of like, you know, in like Finding Nemo where the sharks have to bring their fish friend, we get to bring our mortal?
Well, here's a big question then. Do you get to bring your mortal, or are you sneaking Jess in?
Ooh, that's fun.
And have to pretend Jess is someone else.
Oh, Jess, we're gonna hide you.
Who
Because
am
you don't
I?
want Jess to be left home alone.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I wouldn't be able to run the bar by myself.
Exactly.
Correct.
I mean,
So she
it's still so many seasons in, and I still haven't really learned properly.
can she? Oh, what if this is the arc where she actually becomes Sappho?
How
Like,
do I?
She's our poet, and your pen name, your nom de plume, is Sappho.
And then we run into actual Sappho.
Right, shenanigans.
We don't
like,
expect-
but I brought Sappho.
Yeah, we don't expect her to be there, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh no.
Exactly.
Also, I would just like to say it has to be a moment where we flash back to the bar with Greg just knocking on the door, not sure like why nobody's answering. Guys, I need my fried pickles.
You open?
That's like our like credits roll.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not even sure if he's like knocking at the door. He's just at the bar, like already there
Is he
sitting.
like in the bar?
Yeah,
He's just in it
because it's
he never
Greg.
leaves. Yeah.
We probably were like, hey, listen, Greg, like you're gonna be here later than the rest of us. Why don't you just lock up today and just to toss him the keys? And now he just has them.
Look, I'm sure Greg's trusted with the keys more than Jess. So
Hey, true, but hey.
I mean, Greg's there more than
All right.
anybody.
So we need Act 1's going to be pretty quick because we just need the setup at the bar before we go. So set up all
A
of
giant
Act.
bag of food is nice.
I'm
Rachel.
back. Listen, I
All of
got
Act
pho.
2.
It's gonna be interesting.
Island shenanigans, and then Act 3. Question mark. All right. So we will. Oh, also, you guys get to pick a new move. It's a new episode if you haven't picked a move yet.
Oh, Jess has a weird hobby.
Oh.
So I haven't decided what that is yet, but that's the one that I picked. So I gain +1 to any check involving my hobby.
Oh, poking jellyfish or something to do with the ocean would be really funny.
Poking jellyfish is a hobby, like
Or like
finding each.
Yeah, like maybe you're like you can't tell flowers apart, like poisonous versus weeds versus desired, but you are like oddly like savant level knowledge of the different types of jellyfish. And then someone could get stung by a jellyfish.
And then I meet Poseidon and have like a totally like a whole big conversation.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
Thinking,
Yeah, I'll pick
you
up.
guys can like, oh yeah, oh I see that works.
Oh, I already know who's going to be Poseidon too.
Yes. It has to be the guy who played Hades, right? What was his name? I see Poseidon as a bit of a schmoozer.
I don't know why, but I'm just picturing David Hasselhoff. But
That's what I'm doing. This is David Hasselhoff.
Yes. Okay.
We're 90s.
Yes.
90s
Okay.
Poseidon.
Yeah.
Didn't the Percy Jackson movies do Pierce Brosnan? Because that's also not a terrible choice.
It's not
either.
bad. 90s Pierce Brosnan, we would not be able to
Especially.
afford.
That's true.
Was Pierce
But, like,
Brosnan
come on, in Mrs.
side-
Doubtfire, he'd be such like from Mrs. Doubtfire. He's such a
He
good
at this
Poseidon.
point he'd be from Goldeneye.
Drive-by
Good point.
fruiting?
Oh, fucking Mrs. Doubtfire.
I need to rewatch that movie.
So
Good movie.
Like if we were going
Probably.
80s, we could afford him.
That's true.
Remington Steele, Pierce Brosnan. We could afford him.
I'm so excited.
For your fuck.
Ooh.
All
I
right, let's do
misspelled
this.
Poseidon.
Okay. Yeah. So
Oh.
my weird hobby will just be that I've like randomly started learning marine biology, but like it doesn't mean I'm good at it. It just means I'm gonna want to go to the water a lot and be like, what type of kelp is this?
taste it. And
Oh, so this is what. Okay, this one is salty. This one's also salty.
So we are going to open in the tavern. Probably main location. Odds are Izzy will be the one to get the information about the island retreat because you talk to the gods.
I do. I'll come in with that already. Like, we don't have to do the scene where I talk to him.
No, it'll be assumed that's off camera. We're doing a vacation episode, getting us out of the tavern as quick as possible is key. So really, we just open. We can easily have everybody doing their standard stuff, which means what would Jessicles be doing as we open?
Probably tripping over something.
Fair.
I mean, so I'd assume like she's still trying her best, and this is like multiple seasons in, so you'd think that she'd like have gotten the hang of it by now, but she's still like very cautiously holding like one beer on a tray with like both hands, and she's like, oh, and she's just,
So then Izzy will come in, just looking like normal, hair and side braid, normal self. All right, I got the dates for our retreat. Jess, you cannot be trusted by yourself, so you're just gonna come with us.
Wait, I get to go on free vacations because I'm not trusted? Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. We're gonna go to Lesbos. That's where our retreat is this year, guys. No more Athens. We get to go to a nice island.
I think perfect
Hades,
for
yes.
Penny to be coming in already prepared.
Hold on, my dog. Okay, it's fine. What am I doing? Sorry, I'm coming in. Yeah, sorry, I was making a meme at the same time. It was for Rachel, okay?
Yeah. Mr. Worldwide came back. I know what happens.
I'm so sorry. I spilled my bubble tea all over my desk, which is
I saw
it. I'm not talking, but
We're all in
Arrow,
hell.
I took
Heartbroken.
Honestly, I
am
was distracted by your straw.
Yeah, because I sent Ash, I said I'm gonna dick down my bubble tea, and then I tried to stab it, and then the side burst open. So I got what I deserved there.
You hit so
but
hard
Arrow,
you blew it out.
I took not the hair this episode. So Arrow is when he hears this news, is just like combing his hair and it's like, Hades, yeah, we're going to Lesbos.
I expect you will be packing. Will you pack a bigger Speedo this year? You were falling out of it last year, and I think some of the guys...
so then I need a smaller one then.
Oh my! Unless you got smaller, did something shrink in the past year?
Oh, give me plus goofs.
Oh, how dare you!
That is 8.
All right, yeah, you're gonna get some laughs in an audience.
Woohoo! I don't know where my...
I'm struck, Izzy.
You can be struck all you want as long as you
get audience, right?
Yes. It's not technically flirting, but they're talking about your genitals. It qualifies.
Thanks for giving me that, Bobby.
Flirting or dick jokes. We'll amend it.
Okay. So everyone. So guys, we are actually gonna leave in tomorrow, or no, we're leaving soon, right? Like today.
Did you
Soon as you want it to be.
Did
Time
you-
jumps can be any length.
I forgot my
Today?
character voice.
Okay,
Did you pack a bag of the bag of Cheerios, the loose Cheerios for me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Did
we've got 12 hours. I can. You want Cheerios this time? Last time you were all about the puffs. So
I want Cheerios, but I want them to be sweet.
You want the honey nut Cheerios or the chocolate Cheerios?
No, I want the frosted ones.
No, she wants homemade frosted ones, so you need to get the regular Cheerios and then sprinkle them with sugar.
Okay, Jess.
A lot just happened. What? We're going on vacation and I need to sprinkle sugar on Cheerios.
Oh no, I already got the Cheerios, babe. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you. Can I have some Cheerios?
Yeah, Arrow gets out like a dad backpack and like puts Penny in it and hands up the Cheerios to her.
It's so cute.
You good up there, bud?
Yeah, I'm good. Just so you guys know, I will cry for the entire trip.
No, I know.
That checks.
Okay.
So,
Wait,
Penny, give me a plus goofs roll for handling this bag of Cheerios and sugar by a small child.
Oh no. Hold on. Why did I put it in here?
Okay, I think I've gotten everything cleaned up. Fuck, everything's gonna be
Curse
so
me
sticky.
for being so organized.
Actually, no, I got it with no sugar. Yes.
Oh, look at
It's just
you.
gonna smell like milk.
10.
Still clean it up
Milky?
eventually.
I'm gonna clean
Okay.
it up eventually.
Nothing funny happens. You're just proficient with a bag of Cheerios.
I got it.
My
Does-
girl's got it.
I'm doing like the full like chubby hand in there
Yeah.
and like
Every time you drop one, I just like I catch it
yeah.
and then put it in a separate bag so that when that bag is empty, I just hand the other bag up to you.
Where'd this other thing of Cheerios come from?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any reason that Jess would believe that maybe she'd run into Zeus?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, if
It's an all.
how much has been explained to Jess what's going on other than just going to
Well, you
West
know what?
Coast?
Nothing.
That's
so-
why I'm kind of wondering, like, is she gonna be like, wait, who's gonna be there? Like resort?
I mean,
retreat? Like,
if
what
you
is this?
if you ask.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, she'd ask for a little bit of information. She needs to know how
Oh
to pack.
yeah, my poor mortal. As she pats your head. Okay, so yeah, every year we kind of do like a family reunion, and it's a very large family. So basically, all the Olympians we pick a place and we just go hang out for a little while, blow some mortal minds, or just chill out. It's our time.
Two questions. A, how am I invited? And B, you mean all of Olympus?
So I kind of see you as like a pet, and I can't leave you to your own devices. So instead of boarding you, we're just gonna bring you.
Yeah, you're not invited at all.
Yeah, when we
But
say
I'm not
you're
being left
invited,
behind.
we
You're
mean
not.
more like we're gonna sneak you in.
Yeah. Mortals are like technically not allowed, but like special cases, it's okay. And like,
And, like-
everyone's gonna be there, like all the heavy hitters.
And like it's really cool
So-
if you can like sneak a mortal in because like there's a
Oh
party.
yeah. There's
Yeah.
a mortal party.
Yeah, there's a mortal party.
You can only
There's
get
a
in if you bring a mortal.
You can only come in if you bring a mortal. We're all just gonna hold an arm of her.
Then
She's
why do
fine.
then why do I even need to pretend I'm anyone else?
Yeah, no.
Well, that's for the end of that's
Well,
the end
because
of
it's
the,
an illegal. It's not a. It's a like
Yeah.
not sanctioned party. It's like an under the table party.
Yeah.
It's the cool party.
Okay.
So
okay.
basically, Hermes at the end finds out if anyone's.
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
it's really cool because if we're lucky, we'll be the only people at the party.
And then we'll just
That's really it's VIP.
Is it a party if it's just the four of us?
I'll
it is
make
if
it
it's
one.
an open bar.
How dare you, Jess? I thought better of you, babe. Come on.
Listen,
Yes. Where else are you gonna get nectar? You know we can't find that here.
Fuck, I've been.
Am
missing
I in
nectar
charge of
so
finding that?
much.
No.
do we need that for the
No,
bar?
I got a guide.
No.
We're gonna have to have a scene where Jess accidentally drinks nectar.
Absolutely. But
Also, I
yeah.
have realized
What
we
if
are
Jess
going to have to
becomes a
cast
god?
Kara.
Because she eats ambrosia and,
And I
nectar,
already-
she becomes a god.
I mean, that's
already-
how the season finale goes out. We don't realize that I've actually made a mistake until the last episode, where all of a sudden it's just like you're
And
like
then
you just
new
start
god is fully fulfilled. The premise, the
new
title of our show.
god.
New god.
Yes.
okay. But also, there will be a moment where Jess is like, "Wait, so everyone?"
Yeah.
And she kind of gets that like look where she just
Hey.
looks side-eyed, but like she doesn't say anything. And then she's like, okay, what do you need me to do? What do you need me to pack? And just diverts.
We need you to pack. Look, and Izzy puts it all together. Yes, he will be there. So you need to pack
Yeah.
the tiniest,
Who's gonna be
the
that?
tiniest swimsuit.
Babe,
I was already
I'm
thinking that.
I'm the goddess of love, son. You can't fool me here, babe.
I was literally already thinking of that. I'm like, I think Jess is gonna buy a really skimpy bikini.
Oh, you don't need to buy one. You can borrow one.
Yeah, I mean, Arrow's got all kinds.
Wait, did
I
we
have
pack
the
my floaties?
skimpiest bikinis. Yes, don't worry.
I packed. Now, which ones did you want? I packed the unicorn ones, and I packed the penguin ones.
Wait, unicorn, not Pegasus?
They didn't have Pegasus.
They didn't have them at the store. I
I
want.
haven't had time to DIY them into Pegasus.
Can I
yet.
have the really big I want the arm floaties. I want the arm floaty ones. And then can I also do we have the one that's just like a really big like duck
Mm-hmm.
that I can just sit on?
Pull it out of my back pocket and I start blowing it up.
Yes.
Wait till we get there. Wait till we get there.
Oh, she wants this one now. Trust me.
I want it
Oh, you probably
now.
want penguins over unicorns.
I
You
mean,
can't trust the
She
unicorns.
wants
won't
the
dissolve in
penguin
the
for
foam
now,
as soon
but
as they're
she'll
in
want the
seawater.
Pegasus in the water.
Gotcha.
it's true. It's true.
All right. There we go. Rachel's cam completely lagged out for me for a second.
Oh,
I
no.
like started jumping.
You didn't
Oh no,
lag
it's fine.
in.
It's probably on my end.
Okay.
Yeah, I
If
didn't
nobody
see
else
it.
noticed it. All right. So I will say, Penny, give me a goofs roll for the capper for the scene.
Eight, and I rolled double fours.
Of course you did. All right, hold on. Well, that's good. It's missing audio, but it was the capper of the scene, so it doesn't matter.
Yay.
Double fours happens a lot in this game.
Have we rolled double threes at all?
I don't think so.
No, yes, that's missing pages where everybody has
Oh.
to improvise.
Which we were doing anyway. Which we do anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or no, sorry, that's missing. That's double fives. Double threes is footage missing, scene immediately ends, which has
Oh,
happened
no, we have
once to
gotten
you
that.
guys.
Yeah, okay.
Right. So cut to, instead of the like stock footage shot of a plane flying over, it's just like a chariot sailing through the sky over. As there's the sound of a plane landing as the chariot just kind of rolls into the set kind of near the beach. What's up?
As the chariot's flying over, you see Jess's face like peeking over, being like, "Whoa," because she's probably never been on a chariot before, or
Right.
I'll
flying
say
anyway.
we don't even see Jess's face because it was obviously B-roll footage, but they
Mm.
dub over Jess doing that in the audio.
Aw.
Penny is screaming.
Oh.
She doesn't. She's not actually scared. She's fine. She just feels like that's what she's supposed to
I
do.
foresee you like throwing Cheerios over it,
Yeah.
over the side.
Yes. I'm actually going to write down all of the gods we have. Old Bloom. Jennifer Aniston was Athena, no, right?
Aphrodite.
Aphrodite.
Oh, Aphrodite, that's right. This is the episode where like every guest star we've had just comes back.
Oh yes, I love it.
We get to see all your accents, all your
No.
impressions.
However, I have heard the secret to doing a Jeff Goldblum, and you kind of can't unhear it because Jeff Goldblum is just a smooth Woody Allen.
Do it.
I don't think I'm familiar enough with Woody Allen.
Yeah.
Woody Allen has a very severe stutter. And all it is, once you notice it, it's very hard to unlook, is Jeff Goldblum has found out how to kind of glide vocally through his stutters.
Oh, okay.
That checks.
So it's like a very glidey Woody Allen. It's a very specific type of stutter, but I'm not going to say what the name of it is because it's also related to his heritage.
Oh. I didn't know stutters were genetic.
It's very common just within
Okay.
the kind of people whose last names are Goldblum and Allen.
Okay.
But we have the skidding sound, the chariot coming in, illusion that it landed off screen. Probably pulled by like one horse with a saddle with fake wings on it. As we're going to have Hermes there, just with a big old gold clipboard. Coming in. Just all right. Hey, we got everybody. We got. Come on. We need guest list. I know who you are. You know who I am. We got to do the announcements.
Okay. Yep. Iris.
Yep.
Goddess of Rainbows.
Yeah, you got that covered today. All right.
Hey, Arby's. It's me, Arrows. You know who. You know me.
Full title, Arrows.
And you know this little one. I think Penny is asleep in the
Penny's
chair.
I am. How dare you? I would never be asleep. I was just screaming on a plane.
Yeah, and immediately when you step off, you fall
Oh,
asleep.
you know what? That's valid. Yeah, I'm out.
Like, yeah, obviously you know this little one up here.
Yeah. All right, we'll skip official titles for. Are you a toddler at this? I don't know the rules for those. I didn't make the rules. All right, and we have a guest. What am I filling?
Yeah, she is. This is our poet. Sappho.
Mm-hmm.
Because who else is going to tell the tale of the gods?
Mm-hmm. All right, very good. We haven't had Sappho here in quite some time.
It's a pleasure.
Give me a face check, though.
Oh no! Wait, me or
no, Izzy?
Okay.
Woo! Okay, that is a 13, but it's double sixes.
That's not bad. That's just a mic falls into frame.
Okay.
Higher the doubles, the less severe it is.
Oh, okay.
All right. I mean, that checks out. Probably looking like we've also established that Hermes has seen Jess before, so it's probably gonna be one of those situations where like Jess just happens to be looking the other way, doesn't see Jess's face.
I'm doing the dramatic like bend and snap, trying to like protect. Like I'm just already prepared to potentially see Zeus anywhere, so I'm like bending over really dramatically to like pick up my bag that I put down for a second, and yeah, he doesn't see my face.
All right, we get those. All right, you guys are free to go in. We cut more B-roll footage to feel like we're in a different place.
We should have said you were Homer.
Give me a goose check. You always do throw a capper
in. 9.
All right, yeah, you're gonna get some laughs, which is good.
Nice.
All right, so do we want showing off your guys' accommodations, like dropping your stuff off in a room, or going straight to a beach?
Beach,
baby.
All of our stuff just conveniently fits into our tiny little like beach bags. We don't need anything else. You know, it's like a whole weekend thing, but just conveniently no luggage in sight.
All right. So we cut to it can also very easily be presumed like you guys just dropped your stuff off.
Yeah.
And everything. Like you're now in kind of a costume change into your beachwear.
I want one of those hats that like ties around.
Very much. It's very floppy.
Yeah.
Arrow is in. He's got like a little string bikini, but like a piece of fabric enough to like cover his crotch, but like the rest of it is just
That's
a
called a
tiny little
G-string.
red, G-string
That's a
bikini.
G-string. That's a G-string.
And I think also has just like a life jacket on, just like to be sexy.
Arrow, with that outfit, give me a face check. You're just flirting with
Amazing.
the audience at this point.
Amazing. Yeah, no, it's a full moment. Like it's one of those where like he walks out and it's like a ooh, like audience cue or whatever.
Penny
Come
makes
on,
a note
guys.
to walk in front of Arrow at all times.
That's a 10 face,
All right.
I think.
Oh yeah, that's gonna go very well.
And also I've got little heart-shaped sunglasses.
Yes,
And I
you
think
do.
as it does like a slow pan up his body, like he leans him down, he goes, "I'm struck," and winks at the camera and just like fully, I'm leaning in, fully
Amazing.
flirting with the
You're
audience.
getting one audience.
Yes.
You also get +1 on going for flirting for this whole scene.
Hell yeah.
All right. What is Izzy showing up to the beach in?
Izzy is showing up in a tasteful one piece, but like a kind of like the mesh center. So it's like a one piece, but you can like see through it.
Yeah.
And then like a little like skirt wrap thing.
A monokini is I think what those are called when they have like cutouts or like.
Oh, is that what
mesh
they're called? I was like,
I
that's
think
a
so.
one piece. Okay, yeah. And then like a sun hat, right? She's like, eh.
Yeah.
She's
All
like they're
right.
spraying sunscreen on Penny, like
Ooh, Arrow definitely also has a bucket hat on, like a little red bucket hat.
it's bigger than his swimsuit.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. And then what does Jess show up in since you are hunting down Zeus?
She is wearing like skimpiest bikini she could find. She has one of those like wraps that like kind of ties at the hip, so it just like, I don't know. I feel like you saw a lot of those in the 90s. I don't know what they're called, but like tied at the hip. She has like her little beach purse just like on her arm, so she's like holding it like on the crook of her elbow with her arm always like this when she's walking. And she has somehow already gotten beach waves, even though we have not been on the beach long enough for that to actually be a thing. So she probably was sitting in the like trying to spray to make it look like casual, but you know.
Arrow was like behind her with a diffuser as she's like spraying and scrunching.
And she's just thanking you profusely, like, thank you for like loaning me this. I don't own any kind of bikinis like
yeah, yes.
Yes, I need you to give me a goofs roll.
Okay.
Because while Arrow rolls face for the sexy entrance, we need Jess to roll goofs to not mess up the sexy entrance.
Okay. No, I did that. Okay, I can't do math. 8, 9, 10, 11.
Amazing. Yeah, you get hoots and hollers from
all of a
the
sudden, like,
audience.
not the awkward duckling anymore, just for a moment.
As well. I also need you to roll plus tears.
Okay. Okay, that's a base 7. That's a 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, great. However, Jess is going to see, as we have in... God, I'm trying to determine whether we put Jeff Goldblum in shorts or a Speedo. And I'm pretty sure you put Jeff Goldblum in a gold Speedo.
Yes.
Yeah. You can't not.
You have the just cut of like Jeff Goldblum walking out of the waves in a gold Speedo. However, with a mixed success, you see him focus on and then coming right up on him. Like, there you are, is Hera, who is played by Lucy Lawless.
Yes.
By who?
Lucy Lawless.
Xena.
Oh, very good.
You need equal parts attractive
No.
and scary.
See, this isn't good for me. There's gonna be that moment where like I don't know, she's gonna get like sad for a little bit, and then she's gonna try to find the closest like guy that she can that looks like he's still like ripped, and see if she can like pull off some kind of stereotypical meet cute of like, oh, you know, like they were playing like literally like the volleyball would just be like right out of bounds, and she'll be like, oh my god, crazy how that happened.
All right. Yeah, give me plus face.
Okay. Oh no, I don't know if I have a lot of face. Oh wait, okay. I'm stupid. I rolled a d6 and the 6 was upside down, so I'm like, ooh, 9. That's good.
Whoa.
Because you know,
It's a good thing you're in a tiny swimsuit.
It'll distract.
So very pretty.
10. Yeah. Oh, she's pretty. Good.
So 10 means it's going to go well. It's like you kind of bump into this. So like medium tall guy, very tan from the back. Well, he's not in a Speedo. He's in like these teal board shorts. And turns around. He's just, don't worry about it, as it's our Poseidon that is just David Hasselhoff.
Yes.
You know what? David Hasselhoff, just distract me from Zeus, please. That's totally fine.
Like we're gonna give you peak Baywatch David Hasselhoff.
Neither are bad options, so at this point I can't even be mad. But yeah, I'll kind of like have that moment where I'm just like kind of just do like that little like smile shrug, like because he's just like, yeah, don't worry about it. So
yeah, I mean it's gonna be just like full cartoon where he then like gives you a smile and there's just a glint to the perfectly white teeth,
and the hair just blowing gently in the breeze of just like
There we go. We got peak 90s David Hasselhoff for visual reference.
All right.
Penny just gets absolutely destroyed by a wave in the background.
Give me a goofs roll.
Oh shit! 5.
Oh no!
Penny just
you get actually hurt.
Yeah.
I want to try to like get Penny. Like
also give me a goofs roll.
This wasn't part of the script. This is really happening.
So I want to use my move. Whenever disaster or other incident would leave you a mess, you can roll plus face.
Yeah.
So can I do face instead of goofs, or should I do goofs and then face? Because technically, I think the goofs roll is to see if my hair.
The goofs roll is to see how things go, and then you can roll face to avoid it messing you up.
Goofs, that's a 10.
All right. So people are going to be
and I'm going to roll face to see if my hair gets messed up
for the small child.
Bobby, I got double 6s to see if my hair was messed up. Which
great.
is a 15.
Wow.
Your hair's perfect.
So I'm completely clean and unaffected by the mess, and I saved a small child from a wave. How much audience do I get?
It was What was that?
Izzy's gonna swoon at that. Like,
yeah.
Arrow looking perfection saves a small child. Like,
it's literally a Baywatch moment. Everything's gonna go in slow-mo when you walk out.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Is first we have like Izzy running by and all of a sudden the camera watches and everybody's worried because it's like one of those moments where like, oh, it's gonna get hit by a wave, and you see a wave just literally take out a 5-year-old. Just like
and then the wave crashes and
like we'll even have it to where Poseidon's goes like to Jess. I guess that's my cue. And before he can go, all of a sudden the like Greek orchestra version of Baywatch starts playing as Arrow slow-mos coming out of the water.
Yep.
With Penny already on his shoulders. Arrow being all cool. Penny just like looking like they got slugged in the face.
Doing that like little kid cough where she's like,
Smolder right above.
If Poseidon sees this, is he gonna like stop because like clearly he's not
Poseidon's
needed?
gonna run up and just like slap a meaty hand on Arrow's shoulder and tell Arrow good job.
Hey, thanks. Thanks, Poseidon.
All right.
I want to say that Jess tries to follow to like still pretend that she's relevant because again she's
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to like whatever, and then she's gonna
Hey.
be like, "Oh my god, Poseidon,
Poseidon, you
you're
know
a
my friend Jess?
hero."
Are you gonna
Oh.
call her Jess?
Oh,
Ooh,
no, I
Sappho.
don't. You know my
It's Homer.
friend.
It's Homer.
Just Sappho. You know my friend Sappho here?
Just Sappho.
Yeah, just Sappho. That's what I said.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, just
And
me.
Poseidon
she's dropping the
turns
From
towards
Lesbos
Jess. He's
title.
like, Sappho, I've heard of your works from around here.
Oh, too
Poetry
kind.
is legendary.
Well,
Not the only
And
thing
he's
that's
just gonna
legendary.
like hand on a hip, head up, half shout to the entire beach. Everyone, we have Sapphos to read us poetry at the cookout tonight.
Yeah, Izzy goes.
oh,
"Shit."
she'll give like the whole gracious like, "Oh,
Yeah, Poseidon.
No,
No,
no, no.
let's not
You
make
don't
her
want me to-
work. She's recording what's happening, and she'll come up with something lovely later. Let's let her enjoy.
Oh, of course, we don't. It takes time. I'm not at all doing a David Hasselhoff, and I'm not gonna try.
I was gonna say it sounds kind of weird.
I'll do like a little like, oh, you know, it's
We would be more than happy to hear some of your older works. It's perfectly fine.
Maybe just some improv, you know, Sappho. Just what comes out of your head, just any old thing.
Interpretive dance.
Yeah.
Maybe you could also do interpretive dance. That's all you. That's
5-year-old such
Jazz
talking and
squares.
Yeah.
walking.
She'll kind of look a little like, I'll see what I can muster. And she's like talking, like she's definitely
Yeah.
talking different than how she did when she accidentally did the meet cute like 2 minutes ago. Like
Yeah.
trying to sound a little bit more proper and like, oh, that's right, I'm Sappho.
Poseidon's gonna just basically be like, whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be wonderful. And he winks and his eye does the glint that his teeth just did.
Swoon. Ah, there it is.
All right. I think this is now a good time. Now that we have established a real problem for one of our characters.
Where's Zeus? Is he at the party? Can he be at the party?
I mean, he will 100% be at the party when we go to the party.
Yes.
He was just at the beach, right?
Yeah.
Like Hera tapped him.
Yeah, he was at the beach and Hera's there with him.
He's
Cool.
naked, but a cloud just covers his, his bits.
Hera keeps pushing the cloud over. He keeps trying to make it go away.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a mortal here.
Are you trying to say he doesn't remember me as the
I
mortal
feel,
from
I
last
feel like
time?
with Zeus and Hera, it would just be like Zeus being like, I can sense there's a mortal here. And you just see
Mhm.
Hera look down off camera. I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Rose.
adults are weird.
Perfect, Cap. Wow, you're so good at those, Ashton.
All right.
You want to cut to like maybe like our hotel
Yeah.
room while we're like
well, that's what I
planning?
was setting up.
Sure.
Was now we have a true dilemma. We can cut to the hotel room, which is going to be, kind of generic, kind of Greek, large room with pillars and nice bed and stuff. where we're going to have at least Jess and whoever's trying to help Jess deal with this issue.
So who's gonna teach me poetry in the next hour?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know who the Sappho woman is. Goddess.
She's
Person.
a poet.
Yeah.
mhm.
They're a poet, and we like to keep specific special mortals around to record how great we are. And by we, I mean Zeus and Poseidon specifically.
So why can't I just be one of these mortals that's just like special to keep around for what I do?
No, you're
What
not.
do you do?
Ow.
Other than
I am good with moral support.
No.
You're very pretty.
Yeah.
it's okay. It's okay. I've got you, Jess. Unlike some other people, I have a little poem that I wrote that you can recite at tonight's dinner.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I'll pretend that I like wrote it down as I was realizing I'd have to make a speech.
Should
Yeah.
we all write poems
Yeah.
for you? I've had some ideas in my head. That
Yeah,
I
I'd
need
love to
get
write
out.
one.
Oh,
Bobby, what
man.
do I have to roll to see if I have a collected works of Sappho in my bag?
I mean, to be fair, we did know
Different
going in that we were going to
outcomes.
pretend that I was Sappho.
Yeah.
So we might have
That's
like done
true.
research.
So I
no.
will say, give me a tears check.
Okay, that's not the worst stat I have.
Okay, Lonnie, I sent you a message.
Double sixes.
I'm signed in as David, but that's gonna be the quote. That's gonna be the
I got
poem.
double six on a tears check, Bobby.
All right.
Another Mike falls.
So you're talking. You will have an actual
It's a
journal.
13, by the way.
Yeah, an actual journal of Sappho's.
Ooh, okay, never mind then.
Because she left it over one time.
Very nice.
And in that journal's like a pair of panties. You're like, don't worry about that.
Oh, yeah, literally. Like he pulls it out of his back pocket and yeah, fully pulls out a Grecian thong. And then tucks it back in his pants back pocket.
Those are for later.
It's
What
just being
band?
left like a bookmark.
You've got your G-string.
Literally.
That should probably be good because I just realized that I don't know how to write.
Give me a goofs check.
Why are you so good at this?
Fuck. 4. God damn it.
Jesus.
Fucking get hit in the head with a
You get hit in the head with Mike.
the
Yeah, no,
boom
I think
mic.
this should serve you well, Jess. She penned it after our last encounter.
Flips through, sees like very artistic versions of like smut about Arrow, and she's like,
It's illustrated.
"Is
Oh,
Oh, it's a picture book. Can I see?
no, Penny." And I'm like holding it higher up, so I'm like looking at it like
Yep.
this now. Anything
I pick up Penny and I put her
friendly-
back, like I hold her away.
yeah,
from the
yeah. I was
smut.
like, we're Greek gods. We don't care. Like, here you go. What is Izzy's
And-
also looking like?
Oh, that's
Any idea?
That's
Yeah,
a
Arrow
position I
kind of like
haven't
leans
tried
over and like
yet.
very cheekily to Izzy goes like, any ideas? As Jess is still like flipping through.
you like what
some.
you see.
I would note Sappho innovated the form of poetry through her first person narration. So
Mhm.
Good for her.
So is there anything that is okay to share at a family reunion?
It's not well.
Oh yeah.
I
At
mean,
this one, certainly.
yeah. Family's a loose. Family's not the mortal term.
Okay. Yeah, right. Okay. Let
Think of
me.
it like
Also,
a
I don't know.
polycule.
Uh-huh.
Closer. That's much closer.
Mhm.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
I also will say that it kind of might help some of my street cred of sharing that, particularly just with my job and all of
Oh,
yeah.
w- well, would
It's like
they?
when your family asks you to show them how you're doing at your job. It'll be a big win for me.
Look, Arrow.
Well, but
No one's questioning how potent your arrows are. Okay. A little
Stress.
waggle.
I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I feel like you're talking in metaphors that I don't understand.
you'll get it one day
Penny,
when you're
that's
older.
exactly what's happening. You're brilliant.
How do you know what a metaphor is?
Arrow looks back at Izzy and is like,
You're raising her
question.
right. Damn it, Greg. He's been talking to Penny again.
I'm pretty good at
Excellent.
talking.
"One
I can't
community
write
college
though.
course."
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's when Penny's just like, as Aristotle once said.
I can't spell it, but I can say it. I'm a baby. I just repeat what people say.
With his weird Brooklyn accent.
Occasional Brooklyn accent.
It's occasional, just slips in and out.
Yeah.
All right. So we have. Sorry. So we have the book of poetry. We have a cookout coming.
Mm-hmm.
Do we just cut to commercial, come back, and we're at the cookout?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So cut to commercial, come back. I feel like this is like 100% also your guys' Hawaii episode, but like it was all shot in Hawaii.
Oh.
So that the crew could just like get the trip to Hawaii.
Yes.
But because of the theming of your show, you couldn't call it a Hawaii episode. So then they just crammed in a Lesbos episode. All right. We come back, got party music going. It's going to be kind of like a pig roast type situation, just with more marble columns. There's going to be. What's up?
I was going to say, who's cooking?
Have we actually cast Hephaestus? I don't think we have.
No. I was also thinking, like,
I don't think so.
Izzy could be slinging booze.
Oh, definitely.
So I just want to say that I may or may not have just been looking up poems, and I think I found the perfect one that would, be Arrow. An encounter with Arrow. It's an excerpt. I'm not gonna have a whole whatever, but
Oh, please do though.
no, because the website that I found only gives an excerpt. I don't know. Okay, let me see if I can find
Sure.
it. 1 second. How long is it?
This is slightly fitting because of how, or slightly hilarious because of how unfitting it is. I have decided who Hephaestus is.
Yes.
It
Gonna be a
is
hunk.
Alan Thicke with a bad like hump on his costume.
Dear God, for a second, my brain said Tim Allen.
Oh. What do you do?
But who do? Tim Allen? So many things.
No, Alan Thicke. I don't know who that is.
Alan Thicke
I looked
did.
him up. I don't recognize him.
Okay. Alan Thicke did a bunch of stuff. I'll see what I can pull up.
Oh, he was in Fuller House.
He was the dad from Growing Pains. He was in How I Met Your Mother. As Alan Thicke.
Of course.
Multiple episodes. And because Robin did kids TV in Canada.
Hmm.
And
I
like the
feel like-
adult on her show was Alan Thicke.
I feel like we need to have one celebrity that comes in that we actually just call them by their name and we just don't even pretend that they're not a Greek god.
Oh, like Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
that'd be
I was
great.
really debating the joke for Alan Thicke because like Hephaestus is supposed to be like he's a really great guy, but no one finds him attractive. And Alan Thicke is like
Yeah.
a very traditionally good looking guy. And the joke is it's just because he's Canadian.
Ah! That's very good.
Because he's also very Canadian.
He doesn't even have a hump or anything. He just is speaking in a Canadian accent.
Yeah.
I love it.
But yeah, so Man in the Pig is going to be Alan Thicke. That's right. There's an E at the end of Thicke in his name. We got Izzy slinging booze around, or I guess nectar, ambrosia. We're definitely going to have like Poseidon kind of lounging around. Zeus is going to be lounging with Hera. David Spade's Hermes is going to be probably saddled up with Arrow. And that does cover just about everybody. Because for a sitcom party, that's a lot of people. You just make it look like there's more people actually there.
True.
So we know Izzy's going to be doing that. Jess, are you like kind of in like this backstage kind of situation, like trying to psych yourself up to go in, or are you already in there?
I think that she would make the dramatic entrance just as she's kind of being called upon to present her poetry, but then afterwards will like gleam in the fact that everyone is like, "Oh my god, you're so amazing, you're so great."
So you're currently back waiting to be
Freaking out and pretending that
announced
I
in.
yeah.
What is Penny currently doing?
Penny has I mean, I think she's still eating out of her bag of Cheerios, excuse me. Wow. Out of her bag of Cheerios, and I think she's like walking up to like all of the adult conversations and is like pretending to know what's going on with everyone. Like she walks up to like Zeus and Hera, and whatever they're talking about, she's like, yeah.
I think in that case, Arrow is like pretending to run after Penny as if to like chase her and like get her back in her seat, but is really just like along for the shenanigans and is like participating in her just like doing nonsense.
So just like a chaos enabler.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
But also is you like keeping her safe and making sure she doesn't get get hurt, but isn't stopping her from interrupting and just causing shit.
So Izzy, as you're like slinging drinks around stuff, you come by Poseidon. He kind of stops you. He's like, "Where's your little muse, the poet?"
Oh, we're her muse. She
There you
is.
go.
It's pronounced Hermes.
It's pronounced Hermes.
David Spade just juts his head up. I didn't do it.
Do I see her? Do I see
You do not. It is a good way for us to then cut to establishing the party. We cut to where Jess is.
Doing
While
vocal
you're
warm-ups.
waiting, Lisa Kudrow enters the scene. She just kind of like
Oh.
walks in casually, like probably from the direction you're not facing. Just, where'd you find that?
Sappho?
Yeah, it's Sappho.
Yeah.
This is just Jess. This is backstage from the party.
To me.
It's Jess. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Yeah.
No.
And she's talking about the
Yeah,
oh no.
like very
Journal.
obviously you can
Uh-huh.
vaguely hear the party.
So here's the thing. Jess doesn't know what Sappho looks like.
No.
So she she doesn't realize that she's being talked to at first, and then I'm imagining maybe like Lisa Kudrow will try to like get my attention a little bit more and be like, "Where did you find that?" And she'll be like, "Oh, it's buddies with this like this person named Arrow, you know? Like you probably know them. I mean, you're
That's who I
among
left
all
it with.
this
Okay.
who
Yeah, no.
you left it with."
Oh yeah, hi, I'm Sappho. She like wipes her hand on her toga and holds her hand out.
Pleasure. Wow, in standing in the grace of a true poet. I'm sorry to have invaded your personal space.
No,
She kind of
hey,
like
no, it's fine. I hear there's a whole thing with the gods going on. I'm just a poet. It's fine.
well, they seem to be very interested in you. They you know,
Yeah,
actually
I heard this thing that like some of my poetry is being read tonight or
yeah,
something.
well you know, they were just really hoping that like you would come, you know? Like, they heard you haven't like, they knew you haven't come in years. They were, like, hoping, you know, like, maybe she'll come and grace us with her poetry. Ah, we love her so much. Oh my goodness. Um, so they that was just them, like, manifesting you coming, to, uh, perform for us.
Oh, I
I'm just
mean,
familiarizing myself with your work. I'm so sorry. I'm a little bit of a fan. This is new content, you know?
it's fine. That's just some rough stuff. I should have something. I don't think I brought much with me. I can.
Oh, that's okay. They seem like they're so interested in you. I think you could go up there and reread The Cat in the Hat. Whatever the
Give me a face check.
the goat in the toga.
Please
Uh,
start reading just "Oh, the places you'll go," and everyone will be so inspired.
If I don't actually get to pretend to be Sappho and do my poetry, I still need to tell everybody what the poem that I found was.
I mean, you
Um,
might still be able to. Sappho seems pretty chill. It's Lisa Kudrow.
okay. It's wait, so what was I rolling again?
Face.
Face. That's a 10.
Okay, a 10. So she's just. I mean, I guess I could. I wasn't. I thought I was just
If
gonna kind of chill in the back and
you
hear someone
know,
else read my stuff.
I I've been reading some of the things that you have written in here. I know they're personal, but if
Oh no, that none of that's too serious. I faked most of those.
oh, you know,
How
that
dare
I had
explains
you?
that in
so
the
much.
chamber just waiting
How
for the tee up.
dare you?
She'll she'll kind of almost act like it's like a little inside like an inside thing,
That
but she just
too,
she's like,
Bobby.
"Really? Oh my. Well, well, if you don't mind, I there's one poem that I did actually see that was very intriguing. I wouldn't mind, you know, if with your permission,
Oh
uh,
yeah, like I said, those were just some like scratch notes. Nothing too serious.
okay. I I mean, yeah, they seemed like they were ready and willing to hear anything you could potentially have in your head, even if just in the will of the moment. So I guess I could pretend, you know, to be half as talented as you are and recite your poetry. Um, and you could stay backstage. You don't need to worry about it at all. I'll take care of everything. Um, you know, best if you just kind of stay back here for a while. They seem like they'd be the raging crowd. They'd want to talk and everything afterwards. It seems like you probably would just be exhausted. So, you know, I'll take care
No,
of it. You go ahead and
I
relax.
get it. It's what this is the god thing, right?
What do you
Out
mean?
there.
The god thing?
Oh, I thought this was the convention of Lesbos with that Poseidon was throwing.
Oh, that's in ballroom B. This is ballroom A. Silly confusion. I can show you. I think I saw a sign for it. Did Poseidon just flat out like lie to get her to come here, or
I mean,
just because in case Lonnie's brain didn't process that right?
yeah, no, she was saying that she thought like all the gods were out there, which they are. Uh, all she said was that Poseidon was throwing it, not that Poseidon invited her.
Ah, okay, okay. So never mind. Scratch the whole thing about the ballroom thing, because I thought that she just like thought that there was something else going on, and she just happened to be in Lesbos because of that. Um, yeah, there. I don't. This is kind of my first time actually attending one of these. I've gotten invited a few times, but uh, I don't know how all of this works really. But it
Oh,
looks like there's a
it's
few of them out there.
real
Yeah.
easy. No, it's fine. Look, you just make nice, you smile, you do what they ask, you get out of the way. Just keep their egos up. That's all you really got to worry about.
That's what I'm here for. I
Sure,
can
it'll do
I
great.
can manage that. Thank you for letting me just read this for everybody. And for the advice. I won't let you down. And she looks very uncomfortably like trying to like see if the conversation's coming
Yeah.
to an end like
Yeah, she's like half walked out of the room at this point, and she's just,
okay.
yeah,
Is she
yeah.
like leaving or does she look like she's trying to
She
like
seems to be
go
walking like into the party situation.
okay. Okay. Oh yeah. Jess isn't frazzled at all, knowing that the person she's pretending to be is
Are you coming in?
I was gonna say, I think this is where
Party?
we're gonna be cutting to the actual party.
okay.
Because if you come in and tell Izzy, we'll do some God stuff.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Very much can.
I mean, I would love to tell somebody because either that or it's just gonna be just freaking out backstage.
We almost
Um,
got married, girl. You can confide in me.
well, the first thing is gonna be finding you because you're apparently just being a waitress for the gods.
I was
I
gonna
have to
say,
track you down and
Oh,
we
I could
already
just run
know
into you.
Poseidon was asking about
Yeah, I
where
can
she
just run
was,
into
so
you.
she
I'm
already has a
looking for you.
reason to literally be looking for you at this point.
Yeah.
okay.
I'm also like glowing and shit, right? Full
Yeah.
God mode. Look for the rainbows.
Oh, that'll be easy. Okay.
Yeah.
Found her.
Yep. Okay. Jess, you look frazzled, A, and then B, Poseidon's looking for you. He's
Mhm,
got that
mhm.
like lusty sparkle in his eye, so take that for what you will.
Good. So here's the thing. So love that. Love that. Very happy to hear that. But the person that he thinks I am is here.
Ooh.
Uh,
Okay. How do
so
you know that? You talked to them?
might have had a full-fledged conversation with her. She told
Cool.
me I could read her poetry, so like
That's
that
good.
part's not weird, but I'm sure people probably recognize her.
Oh, no,
I mean,
you're
no, they believe that I was her, and she's rambling. 100%.
yeah. Okay. No, cool. Izzy is going to like put sparkle on you and be like, "Oh, you're a Sappho impersonator." That's what that is.
Turns out
So
all gods are just face blind to mortals.
Y'all look the same.
that's classic.
But
Classic.
here. Izzy's gonna take a drink from her tray. Be like, "Have some liquid courage before you go up."
Yeah, that sounds. And she just like grabs it with both hands. Like if it's like a classy little wine glass, she's grabbing it with both hands and just being like, so
Yeah, I'm guessing that's ambrosia. So
Nectar. Nectar's the liquid.
nectar.
so
That's right.
I like
Ambrosia's
look
cheap.
like her, or I'm just like glowing and
You're just kind of like sparkly. You're not going to look any different. You're just going to be kind of sparkly
okay.
and floaty a little bit. And now you have a little bit of nectar. So I imagine, I don't know, Bobby, how would nectar affect her?
I mean, there's going to very much be a twinkle sound effect when she drinks it.
Yes.
And probably us like overhead spotlight that just drops light down on her so she gets a nice glow effect.
Oh, you know what? Ambrosia is food or drink of the gods. My apologies. You could have drinking it. Anyway, sorry.
That's liquid courage is good.
Yep.
She
Apparently it makes
probably
you
just thought it was
immortal.
like wine or something and just chugged it. So
Yeah, just fruity wine.
delicious.
Okay.
All right.
Are you gonna go read soon?
Yeah.
Because she's gonna give you the old smack on the butt, like a team player. Go get him.
And she'll she'll be like, and she will walk onto the stage.
Izzy's
So,
had a
like-
couple of these nectar ambrosia drinks as well. She's become a little woo girl. It's gonna be great.
And she like
Aw.
looks back at you just to kind of give you that like appreciative nod before she like takes like the actual like okay.
And she just goes,
Yeah.
woo!
Does the woo kind of get people distracted and start looking in my direction?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm standing on stage glowing. Do people like stop talking, or do I have to
The whole
kinda-
room goes quiet.
Okay. She she's feeling a little bit more confident, I think, with are you good?
We've lost Ashen. Are you guys sharing memes back and forth?
100%.
Now, either share it with the class or stop. Or
You do not want us to share it with the class. That is something you do not need to know.
But now, okay.
Ashton told me, and now I know, and I'm cursed with the knowledge. I'm sorry, we're being disrespectful.
Is this like Greek mythology knowledge?
Not at this point, no.
No, I'm pretty sure this is on par with, my sister fucked the Ren Ranger.
What?
On that level, yes.
Sorry, go on.
Okay.
I think Arrow finds Izzy and I think sits next to her to like watch this performance. I think wrangles Penny so that she's sitting in a like a booster seat.
So you see Jess just walk onto the stage. She looks like she's glowing. And she kind of has that like little like wine drunk smile. Like but the tiny little like even when she's not doing anything, she just like looks proud of herself. Like and she just kind of looks around and she nods and is waiting for everyone to kind of quiet down a little bit. And then when everyone does, this is going to be hard to read. So first of all, this is totally not actually Sappho. It's actually legitimately by someone named Witter Biner. Biner. I might even be a fake name. I have no idea. But she'll kind of like look at Arrow for a second and then like awkwardly look away because she's realizing that she's realizing that she's reading the thing that isn't. Anyway.
As you awkwardly look away, you see in the back Lisa Kudrow giving the awkward, very enthusiastic Lisa Kudrow thumbs up.
she'll kind of like do like a little thumbs up at her side, like not to look like cheesy in front of everybody, but like just to acknowledge. And she starts, "At the touch of you, as if you were an archer with your swift hand at the bow, the arrows of delight shot through my body. You were spring, and I the edge of a cliff, and a shining waterfall rushed over me."
You know that's becoming a gift, Rachel, right?
This?
Absolutely, 100%.
It fucking better. Hey.
Izzy's just gonna look at Arrow and be like, nice.
I give you a high five under the table.
And then
Little
she
meat
is
squeeze.
I'm pointedly not looking at Arrow for the rest of the time after.
You're just blushing like the entire time.
Yeah, I like have that moment where I'm like doing the little glowy blushy thing, and then I look at everyone and say, just wanted to give you a little snippet, and I thank you all for being so excited to have me here. And then she kind of like awkwardly just turns and walks. Can she go like off stage, like into the crowd? Okay. She doesn't have to like go behind stage again.
Whole round of applause you hear as we do cut to Lisa Kudrow, like with a smile, walking, like she cuts to the behind stage and she just goes, "Huh, I've wrote better." And then that's where we roll credits with Gary, the just loop of Gary alone at the tavern.
Anyone gonna give me a beer?
Hello?
Like, there's no lights on, nothing.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys go? Hello?
Yeah. There's no outro music. It's just the audio of Gary just like confused in the tavern. But that ends the episode.
Oh, right.
Woo! Oh my god, it's our last level up.
I know. Okay. Do you want to do our break now, Bobby?
Yeah. I was gonna say, if anybody's divisible by 5, you can do your advances.
Okay.
We can go on break. And
all
when
right.
we get back, we're gonna discuss how the series ended, including rolling to see how many seasons we lasted.
Ooh, I love it. Okay. We'll be back at about 32 past the hour, whatever hour you're at, and we'll see how our series ends. See you in a bit. We're back. Ashton, did you turn on your captions?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna test them out and see if they work.
Did I? I thought I did. I'll be honest, I don't know how to do it.
Did you click the link that Bobby sent?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's give it a go. We'll test it out. All right. Series finale. Let's go. Let's do it.
I was also fixing my link tree because apparently Big Gay Masks
Bobby,
wasn't in my link tree.
You didn't do it right.
What is going on? Because it literally has Bobby, language, US.
It says
like
HSC live. Okay, I don't know what's going on here.
And I'm even looking at, like, watching it come in.
And it's doing the weird thing on your end too, yeah?
No, it's feeding mine just fine.
Interesting. Okay.
So I can redo it. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just closed it, so now I have to.
Let me turn these off. I'm just trying to be accessible.
Yeah.
For all
no,
everybody.
it's actually something we're going to be adding too.
Yeah.
It's a really cool system.
All right. Let me know if that works.
There we go. Yep, there it is.
Something must have gone wonky last time because, yeah, it's the exact same link too.
Okay. Well, thanks for redoing that. All right.
Yeah, no problem.
Now people can hear it. Now people can enjoy our series finale.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, closed captioning not working for the GM just kind of defeats the entire point of closed captioning.
I mean, it was showing what you were saying, but it wasn't saying Bobby. It was like this link, and it was really weird. So.
Weird.
Yeah, this is much better.
Yeah, I literally just took the end off and wrote Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay.
Anyways. All right. So the first thing we need to do is determine how long our show ran.
Okay.
Which means I'm literally just going to roll a d6 because 6 seasons in a movie.
Correct.
We ran 2 seasons.
That makes
Which
sense.
screams someone at the network really liked it and wanted to keep trying.
That's right. That's right.
Give it a fighting chance.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did you just swig from a giant 2-liter?
Yeah, rather than pouring the glass that's right here. Yes.
I mean, if you're the only one drinking it, that's fine. But that is like America.
It's literally just the one that's down here for my office. And actually taking that swig was perfect because the remaining amount like perfectly filled the glass.
Look at that.
It was planned all along. Just like every GM. All right. But yeah, so we ran 2 seasons, which makes things kind of easy because we don't have to figure out how much change happened.
Mm.
We'll probably say the vacation episode was like the finale of season 1 or like sweeps of season 2.
Okay.
I like
Which
that. I like that.
It kind of screams sweeps even more because it was like, look at all these. I feel like it's like all these other people have shows on our network, so now we're putting them on the show that's not doing well, so it will do well. But other than that, we need to, I guess the other thing, we're playing this in a fantasy world where A, our shows get greenlit in general, but B, we get to decide if they actually knew they were having a finale.
Lucky us.
Oh.
Because it's basically our campaign didn't fizzle out, which means it's not they just ended on an episode and never got renewed.
Yeah.
So we get to decide how the show's going to end.
Oh, I mean,
Give us end goals to wrap it up.
I love a wild ass cliffhanger that we'll never solve and we don't have to solve.
Yeah.
I mean, with 2 seasons, that's very much like if we do this, they'll renew it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think the
Last
cliffhanger should be what kind of god is Jess going to be?
Oh, they also jump. So it's not even like a satisfactory conclusion. It's a jump the shark that Jess becomes a god.
Oh.
I mean, wasn't it sort of hinted at in the title?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
new
we
god.
I think we also like kind of slowly over the course of season 2, like Jess just keeps kind of like accidentally eating like ambrosia and drinking nectar, and then it like kind of comes out of nowhere at the end that she's a god.
It's like that last
that's when
second.
she discovers it is at the end of the second season is when we all figure out like, oh, she's immortal now.
Yeah.
It's that like final moment of like Zeus acknowledging me, but in the like, oh, welcome to Olympus way, and not like the way that you thought that he was going to imagine or acknowledge her.
I feel like we do need a guest star. First of all, this show's been riddled with guest stars.
That's why it's canceled.
But
it's
like,
too expensive.
It's too expensive.
Yeah,
but
we did
I
go
feel
Also,
like
we didn't have a budget.
to let Jess, like for Jess to find out she's a god, we need like Apollo to have to find out what's wrong with Jess. Like, let's do like a god of healing.
Sure.
I was thinking maybe the Fates.
Fates
Like they do in
possible.
Hercules with Megara, like the Disney Hercules, not the real one. Where they like try and cut her lifeline, right? And she's a god.
Oh, yeah, Jess gets trampled by a bunch of horses.
And then she's like oddly fine.
Yeah.
That thread won't cut.
That does kind of seem on par for me, though. Like, I should have died. but
You
I
ate one of
didn't,
your
and it's-
own
Oh, because I
flowers.
ate all that stuff. What?
You like
Oh,
smelled
yeah.
one of your poison flowers or made a tea from one of your poison flowers, thinking it was like, oh, I'm gonna make this lavender
Oh, I've got it. That's what it is. And then we all think that Jess is gonna die, so we do a clip show.
tea. The clip show is
That's
her
right, because you did say you
funeral!
wanted the clip show to be the finale.
Yeah. So Jess like finds out that that she's gonna die, and
Great.
then we're all like
Love it.
casually like
And
know,
then,
just
and then
reminiscing.
yeah, one of the other gods comes in and is like, nah, dude.
Like in all of the clips, it's the times when Jess ate ambrosia or nectar, but that's not the focus of the clip. But it just happens. So it's
And
like
off
laying
in the
the groundwork
background all the
throughout
time.
the
Me
clip
in the
show.
background, yeah.
That is great.
Um,
Okay.
What do you think? What's the status of our on and off Izzy and Arrow?
Yeah,
by
right.
the end of season 2, what is the status of that?
Mhm.
Oh man. Like I want
they
them
have,
to
like-
get together, right? Like
I mean, maybe did they
I'm
have
not
like
gonna
an
lie.
early season 2 breakup and like get back together at the finale?
right. So maybe at the God party, like Arrow hooked up with someone, even though
Tracks.
Izzy and Arrow like aren't together, she like gets jealous and it's like, well, I guess
Mhm.
he's stuck with someone else.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, when you were sending Lonnie like a piece of poetry, it's like, here's something. I was just waiting it for it to be that Izzy gave Jess a piece of poetry in place of it, and then it turned out to be poetry about Arrow.
Oh.
It was a poem about rainbows, if I'm being honest with you. It was actually the lyrics to a song.
Oh,
That.
I was wondering. I'm like, how did you come up with that so fast?
Lyrics to a song, like I think she's got colors in her hair or something.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've heard of that
Rad.
one, but
We were watching Ted Lasso and it was on that one.
okay.
That's the great part. I didn't. All right. So we need, if we're doing a clip show from Jess getting hurt, we need to figure out how Jess gets hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, this
Oh.
bar keeps collapsing.
I mean,
Totally.
well,
Does
it
it
has
collapse?
to be.
Does the bar collapse on her?
I mean,
well, it has to be in a way where
a
like
long dramatic like.
Yeah.
She goes into Penny's room and gets lost in the horde.
Is cancer. It just gets like really dark.
Oh
No.
That's why we get
No.
canceled. It is just like way too dark. You have stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
Uh,
I mean, we can literally do a callback for the Penny's room, where like Jess has to go get something. Penny sends her up to her room, and then we just literally have the Jess mannequin fall
Yes.
from the ceiling.
Yes.
That's good.
Oh, she just gets bitten by a poisonous snake up there.
That's also good. Classic old asp.
Yeah.
why do you have one of these in there?
Just in case.
Just in case.
Security!
It worked.
Security would be better by the door.
No, it worked.
No, it needs to be in the horde.
Yeah, it did. It did what was intended. So
Except you told me to go in there and you gave me permission. Security still bit my ass.
yeah. Well, you know who didn't? The snake. So
It's an ass.
Alright.
That's what it should be. Like that's like the whole like that killed Cleopatra, right? It's
Yeah,
an
that's what
ass.
I said. I said a classic
Yeah.
old asp.
There it is. There it is.
classic old ass.
It's also New York Times and like crosswords really like to use asp because
Yep.
it's got good letters.
It does.
Got them good letters.
And it's 3 letters. Like it's short and juicy.
Yeah. All right. So, per the usual, we will open in the tavern. We're gonna definitely have to have Jess in there, and we need
And Izzy
some,
and Arrow are broken up at this point if we're at season 2 finale.
Seems
turns.
like it.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, but maybe at the end of the episode.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, thank
There's
you.
that
They
moment
get
of, like,
together by
us
the end.
rem-
I think that's the B plot of
Like, I
Jesse.
have
Jesse
to,
is
I
a
have
god,
to.
but
There's
Yeah,
the moment
no,
of like
this
all
is
of us
too cute.
reminiscing the entire episode, and then you're like, oh, we did have some good times, didn't we?
Mhm.
she's her lobster.
Lisa Kudrow again?
Yeah,
Again.
exactly. It's Sappho.
So we know for sure Jess is going to need to be in the opening scene. We need somebody to get Jess to basically come up with a reason to tell Jess to have to go to Penny's room, which will set up the callback joke of Jess falling through, which can either be the ceiling collapses again, or we just remark that the hole was never fixed.
Oh, the
Hole
hole
was
was
never
never
fixed.
fixed.
No.
Hole was
I put a
absolutely
rug
never
over it.
That's right. That's right. Just put a blanket over it.
I
Yeah,
already
put a rug
had-
over it.
So it goes
So here's-
with a rug. Just
It's the golden fleece. The golden fleece was laid over it.
Yeah.
I already had the ceiling fall on top of me, so now it just makes sense that it's full
Oh, it's
circle and I'm all the
perfect.
way up.
Yeah.
Great.
That's the other thing. The show probably got canceled just due to liability insurance.
We've gotten Jess's actor particularly has gotten hurt so many
So
times.
many times.
I used to be a triplet.
Yeah, we haven't seen your twin.
Yeah, where's your twin been too? Oh jeez.
That's not the triplet who died. It's the twin that's been on set. You have another triplet who's just off doing their own thing.
It cuts to some kid like in a preschool.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's a real sad story. All right.
Anyway.
So we open in the tavern. We know Jess is there. Izzy's almost always in our opening scenes.
Totally. Yeah. Jess. Hey, we're out of the panko breading that's needed for the fried pickles, and Penny likes to use it as bedding in general. Can you just go get the big tub out of
Did
her
we
room?
not give her a bed?
No, like a hamster bedding, you know what I mean? Like she has a bed, but like this is what she
But-
likes to use.
It's just a
But
box.
does she have
with
a hamster,
panko
or is
inside of
she
it.
sleeping on the panko breadcrumbs? Just to be clear.
To be honest, I'm not sure, and I don't ask. She gets oddly sensitive about her panko breading. But I need you to go get it.
Are you sure she's gonna be okay with that?
Just go get it.
Yeah,
I also
yeah.
need a goofs roll from Izzy.
Oh yeah.
I know this game doesn't have advantage, but give her advantage. That was fucking brilliant.
It was 7.
Nice. I mean, that's going to get laughs and get an audience.
I just have this image now of Penny like a gerbil. That's her hoard, right? Like just her little gerbil.
Oh yeah, no, she's a full gerbil.
Penny absolutely has a system of tubes that she likes to crawl
Yeah.
around. I think as Jess leaves, I think Arrow comes in like late to his shift. I think because they're in like a breakup era, he's in like a little bit of like a bad boy kind of like look. So it's like a little bit more kind of like all black, probably some like guy liner, maybe some frosted spiked tips in his hair.
Yeah,
if we're
some
leaning
guy
into
lights.
90s.
Some guy lights. Yeah.
And then like full
Oh.
frosted tip spikes.
I'm supposed to be the bad boy of the bar.
Kind of mesh shirt, like crop top mesh shirt, leather pants kind of moment.
Your
I mean, it's
nipples are
Arrow,
pooping
not
out.
even frosted. They've been just like dyed bright red.
One of us is gonna have to change.
Nah, babe, we can match. It's a power move. And I do our complicated high five.
I mean, frosted tips on a 5-year-old is just going to look like a tiny Guy Fieri.
And
We're going to Flavor Town.
But yeah, I think yeah, he kind of comes in late and like puts his stuff down and like gets ready and starts working. But there's just like a
Izzy's
little bit
gonna
of an
look
air.
at him and be like, that does not meet health code requirements. That mesh top is a health code violation. Go put on an apron.
Take one out of my bag. Just kind of like slowly dye it. And do the little like
So you can have like a
corset apron
snatched
thing.
waist.
Yeah. And then he puts on a hairnet and is like, whatever you say, boss.
And on that beat, the rug with the mannequin drops into the center of stage.
And this is the Wilhelm scream. Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah!
Is Penny in there? Is Penny in the room?
Oh
as,
yeah.
as your
Yeah.
stuff
Penny
comes
came
down?
in after Arrow came in and had a beep and had the stinger of, so one of us gonna have to
Oh, that's
change.
right. That's right. That's right. It's like, oh, the hole.
See, that's what happens when you go into my room. That's what happens.
And then the box full of panko crumbs falls.
You hear Jess very weakly be like, "Why do you keep them upstairs?"
No, my crumbs.
My crumbs.
Give me a goose roll.
Uh, 9. Oh my god.
So with the 9, you're gonna get a solid laugh, which will cap the scene.
No concern for Jess at all. Just
Well,
My
we're
crumbs!
cutting to like Jess in a bed.
Yeah. At a hospital.
I was gonna say. So is this gonna be like in Izzy's room in a bed to get in contact with other people, in fantasy hospital bed? Where are we cutting to?
Say it's the finale. Let's go all out. Fantasy hospital bed.
Oh
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
All right. So Jess
What
is
a
just
good
gonna
boy.
get hit. Jess unconscious,
Mhm.
hospital room,
Mhm.
everybody there.
I know all the doctors. We're all great friends.
You're there a lot
Yeah.
for putting people in the hospital.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm never here. I just yeah.
Go around
It's
stealing
so
people's
easy.
pudding cups.
It's like taking candy from a baby here, but you're taking candy from people who are passed out and are on the verge of dying. I got my rug from here, actually.
Taking candy from a comatose patient. That's nice.
Yeah. They have the best candy.
Aren't you supposed to be the goddess of like loyalty and faithfulness or something?
Me?
Yeah. Penelope? Right?
Oh, no.
She's just the daughter of Hermes. She's
No,
not
no,
an
no, no,
actual
no,
god.
no.
Oh, gotcha. Never mind.
No. You're thinking of a different Penelope, my friend.
Yeah, there's just a lot of Penelopes in ancient Greece.
It's true.
It's
True.
like Jennifer in the 90s.
Yes.
I'm the Hermes one. I'm the one who steals things and also delivers messages that sometimes aren't true.
Oh.
Not all the time. Just depends what I want to say that day, you know?
All right.
Anyways, just gonna die.
Yeah, Doc
So-
is just gonna die.
I was gonna say. So the
Yeah,
doc
Apollo, give us the lowdown.
Apollo's going to reveal himself. It's 90s George Clooney.
Yes. Peak. Oh yeah. Izzy. Yeah.
As a
Izzy's like,
doctor. Like, just come on.
Oh my god,
ooh.
Arrow gets jealous.
Yeah, yeah. Izzy suddenly is like holds like a little taller, fusses with her hair a little bit. Is she gonna be okay? She's very important to us.
Eh.
I mean, I've been looking over these charts, just opens a scroll.
That's really good. It's a very simple
And-
joke, but it's very good.
It's a very simple, very bad
It's very
joke.
simple,
Doesn't matter.
but like it really works.
I've been looking over her notes.
Damn it,
And like as
Poppy.
he's talking, he can just go further down the
Yeah,
scroll.
Yes.
It's a good physical prop.
It's really good.
But he's just as a mortal, this is not good news. We're gonna wait and see what happens, but she's not responsive, so Well, we'll hope for the best. Zip.
Oh no, where are we gonna get another mortal?
They're literally walking all around all over the place.
Yeah, they're literally dime a dozen.
Remember, you guys wanted this to be a clip show, so you can
Yeah.
also start setting up
Okay.
cut tos other moments. So how this works is if more than one person wants to set up a clip, you will have to bid audience that you have. Which
shit!
This
I
is
only
the
have one
finale,
audience.
so it's actually the best time to do it.
I only have one audience because I spent all of it.
So
You
wait,
can
what are we
also
supposed to
earn
do?
audience still.
Oh,
And after you set up whoever sets up the scene, they can set up whoever's in the scene.
Oh, that's true.
Hmm.
And then we go through the scene, which
That's
also
true.
means
True,
you can
that's
get
true.
audience in the clips.
That's
Okay.
true.
What are we using our audience for right now?
If more than one person wants to set up a clip, you
Ah.
bid. Whoever's willing to spend the most audience
Oh.
gets to set up the clip.
Okay.
What if just one person wants to set up? Can you just set it up
Then
for free then?
there's no one bidding
Oh,
you.
rad.
So yeah.
Oh,
Is that your dog?
he hit his head on my desk.
Oh, pup.
Zuko!
Oh no,
Zuko baby!
But
Baby
yeah, and
boy!
again, with the clip show, you can set up clips to episodes we never did.
Mm. Okay.
Literally lets you get any idea out there.
Let's see. And there's supposed to be ones where she always gets hurt.
That's what we
I mean,
said.
if that's what you're setting up for the premise or the clip you're referring to, yes, given the situation right now,
Okay, I got it.
good
Okay.
premise to link it to.
Okay. Hey, like they're just gonna sit there. I would like to do a clip.
Yep.
Sitting there, guys. Why are we tied to this mortal who always like? She's mortal, but she does not act mortal. Like she acts like nothing can hurt her. Do you remember that time she made a tea out of the leaves from a tomato plant, also known as deadly nightshade? She couldn't stop pooping.
All right, so we cut to a scene. Also, I will note, because this is the basic setup, so we're going to do at least one of these. But also, what became very useful when we were doing these as well is we can also set up montages.
Oh, okay.
Of rapid fire. If we do a montage, what that then does is everyone does one for an example for the montage. But right now we're setting up a scene.
Okay.
So
okay, Jess, I imagine you are coming home.
Jess
In
is
the
definitely
bathroom,
part of this.
apparently.
Is this like as if from like Izzy's point of view? And it's like so Jess
It's
comes
like
in with
literally
like these
we're
flowers,
cutting
like,
to
look, I'm not waste not, want not. I'm being eco-friendly. Like we have all these tomatoes. Why are we wasting these leaves?
Hey, that's too close to home. In my real life too.
I'm also like a use everything kind of gal. Don't worry, Lonnie.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Where do you think I got the idea for this? I didn't actually make a tea from tomatoes. I actually hate tomatoes. So Izzy doesn't know what you're doing. You just come in, you're like, look at this tea I made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to be as like, with money and also just I mean the environment wasn't in shambles in the 90s as much that people knew of, but like
I mean it still
just
was discussed.
I mean Captain Planet, baby.
That's
That was
true.
90s.
I learned from Captain Planet himself that you should use everything you have, including like tomatoes. Are you going to use the stems of that? Yeah, of course.
Whoa. And like are you drinking this tea already as you're telling me what's in it? Oh, okay.
She's like, it's great. Like, I mean, like it kind of seemed weird at first, but like it seems really cool. It seems really good. I added a little bit of honey.
Ooh.
So wait, that's a tea made of leaves from the tomato. plant.
Yeah. It's
How's that taste?
like I said, I added honey to it.
How many cups have you had? Oh God.
As she's counting,
Yeah.
smash cut to a door.
And then just her on the other side making like poop sounds. Nothing's funnier than a good poop joke. I'm sorry.
It's true.
I'm just not providing the sound effects for
Oh,
it.
no, no one's making
do it.
I'll do it. Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh, Penny's in there. Penny's in there, like holding your hand and shit.
I can't. I forget how to make a fart noise. Am I still high? I don't remember.
And
We're adults.
Yeah, no,
Worst
we're adults.
ASMR ever.
I went from like being this angelic looking thing reading like poetry that's literally like just low key about sex in the most hidden way possible, and now I'm in the middle of a poop joke.
Here it comes again.
Oh no.
Jess, you're the worst at telling plants. Stop doing that.
But tomatoes are good for you.
The leaves are known as deadly nightshade.
You know, the funny thing is Lonnie and Jess did not know that.
I'm pretty sure that I don't even know if that's actually right.
Tomatoes are related to deadly nightshade.
There it is.
Okay.
There you go. Thank you.
Well,
Why for
somehow
many
I
years
actually
they thought
gave
tomatoes
myself
were poisonous.
There you go.
All right. So that can cap the scene,
Okay.
forcing Jess into a real shit situation.
But it should have like really like made her sick.
And Penny would like to set up a montage immediately coming back.
Oh.
What is the montage you're
She's
setting
gonna be
up?
like, "Yeah, that was crazy. Do you remember all the other times she had diarrhea?"
No.
Good.
That's so mean.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm in a coma. I don't even know this is happening. So they're just having this conversation around my dying body. I'm just like,
Yeah.
Yes, but as a montage, it now means we all come up with a scene where
Oh
Jess
my
has
God.
diarrhea.
Let's do a I don't know, like something else where she would have been pretty.
No
hurt.
wonder we got
Or, like,
canceled.
No, we're doing the diarrhea one.
okay,
So,
as long as she's should we do a flashback to like the party too, where she has the ambrosia?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
And
God, there's just a scene
her
from
pounding
after.
it, and she's just shit faced. That would be awesome.
ambrosia actually cures diarrhea.
Well, so
that's
that's not a so maybe she had diarrhea and then she gets the ambrosia. Ooh.
Yeah.
actually, the funny thing is, I was thinking the opposite because I'm immortal.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like it
It
just
actually upsets
destroys
my
you
stomach because it was like
inside.
the first time
Yeah,
I
no, that
ever
makes
had
sense.
it, and I drank it really fast.
I like that.
I mean, too much of it'll burn you up. So
Mm.
Yeah, so it burned something up, just not all of me.
burns you out.
Yeah.
My clip is just eating like raw meat. Just
Yeah, because it's not necessarily. It's like all the things that caused her to have to.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just
I feel the
eating
love in
raw
this
meat.
Chili's tonight.
And that was because Penny told her that it was cooked, and she believed it.
Just like eat. I don't know, Penny. This meat tastes kind of cold.
No.
Kind of chewy, but if this is how you say the gods eat it,
Yeah, that's how meat's supposed to be eaten.
I mean, people always say the more raw the better, but
Natural,
okay.
all natural.
I do
We
like
got pounding
organic.
ambrosia. We got raw meat. What else happened?
I think Arrow sets up the scene that is, I think, him and Jess like hanging out, eating like a bunch of ice cream. Yeah, I think it's like maybe even like a post breakup, like with Izzy scene of like hanging out with Jess in like Arrow's apartment and just eating a ton of ice cream. And I think Jess looks up at Arrow and goes, "Wait, is this not lactose free?" And Arrow just with like ice cream on his chin goes like,
You just have the real innocence moment of what's lactose?
Yeah, I'm a god. I don't have to worry about lactose intolerance.
Yeah,
What's
but
this
I
pepsi
do, and I
modal
didn't take
shit?
my lactate.
Oh no!
Poor Jess and her sensitive mortal belly.
Wouldn't have lactate, it'd be lactaticus.
Lactaticus. Do
Man,
I
that's
get to
my
set up the
cousin.
scene, or is it because
Yeah.
I know it? Okay.
No, everybody. That's the other good thing about the montages is you not being able to talk doesn't matter because Ash set up the premise of the montage, so everybody still gets to set one up.
Can't believe I have to sit here and think of.
You can thank Ashton.
Thanks, Ashton.
I was like, "Yep, it's done," and Ashton's like, "No, it's not."
No, we're doing it.
I'm thinking, like, right before when she kind of had a feeling that, like, I don't know. She probably had like a feeling that Izzy was trying to do something big when it came for that time when she was going to propose. Like things happened really fast. She probably had like a moment when she was like nervous eating. And it wasn't even like anything bad. It wasn't even like anything notoriously just like accidentally toxic or anything. Just she ate way too fucking much. And like pre-engagement just
All right, and I'm gonna set up a final one where it's like very obviously Jess is cleaning up tables at the tavern. Like disheveled, obviously, long day of work, and you're cleaning up one table and there's like half a sandwich there.
No.
And Jess just picks it up, takes a bite, and goes, "Huh, egg salad."
No.
we don't serve egg
Oh,
salad.
you correct that right away.
Is this the episode where Jess gets worms? Like what's going on?
That deviled egg on the counter.
That's her
You should
Hercules thread.
You should eat that.
You
You threw up right
away.
away. You threw up right away.
You should eat that second devil egg.
For that second devil. If anybody hasn't seen this, look up this fucking Make Some Noise sketch on Dropout. It's the last one before the actual series. In Game Changers, it's hilarious. Anyway, back to our scene. Please no more
Deviled eggs on a
diarrhea.
windowsill.
Yeah, I don't know how long it's been there, but you should eat it. Okay.
I don't know how long it's been there, but you should eat that.
Why would there be an egg on a windowsill if you weren't supposed to eat it?
I can't
Oh,
think
shit.
of another excuse, but I can feel like there's got to be one.
Anyway,
You can't quote Brendan Lee Mulligan in Game Changers. It'll just derail everything.
sorry.
Big old goose egg, gang.
All right.
Icarus.
God damn it, Ashton. I've unraveled your mystery. All right. So, montage over.
Yeah, but
No
I
one
think
let
I think
Penny set
Arrow
up
kind of
poop
like
stuff.
yeah, Arrow kind of breaks this sort of like gross melancholy and is like, Izzy, how could you say that? I mean, I can only my head is teeming with all of the times that Jess has made our lives significantly better. And I want to set up a montage of all of the times when Jess has like helped each of us individually and has like been a sweetheart or has like helped us out of a problem or just done something that has like shown how good of a friend and a person she is.
right,
I guess
you
I'll
can
start
start.
since I pitched it. I think it's kind of post breakup slump. And so Arrow's kind of not feeling himself. And I think Jess takes him out to like the agora and helps buy him, like they go on like a shopping spree, and so you see like the very classic like them with bags walking afterwards of like lots of
A la
stuff.
Pretty Woman.
And yes, I'm thinking of the shopping scene from H2O, of the iconic shot
Shut
where they're
up!
walking back
Shut
from the
up!
shopping spree.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Rachel, you want to do a podcast and it's just us reviewing every episode of H2O?
Straight up, yes. Ash, follow through with me on this one. Don't let it be all of your other ideas that we pitch. Let's do this because I want to do that. Anyway,
Just call it H2O, yeah.
Bobby.
You're welcome.
Dude, I think about that time they play Sick all of the time.
Dude, we're
Oh.
doing this. I'm fucking
All right.
putting it on my whiteboard. Anyway,
Rachel, set up a montage. What are other times Jess helped people?
I mean, Penny's is definitely the time that she got the horse. And then I think that there's a second one of probably at the horse's funeral.
In season 2, because they couldn't afford the
Little Sebastian died.
Little Sebastian.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll miss you in the saddest fashion.
It's just like
Your
there are no words
thousand
said.
candles in the wind.
It's literally just Penny and Jess just like over this horse's grave, both holding candles and
No, Arrow is absolutely singing the Bye Bye Little Sebastian song over it.
All right.
Izzy's montage will be Jess and Izzy in Izzy's room, and they're like doing girl stuff, like braiding hair and like doing like the face mask, and like so Jess has introduced Izzy to the whole like self-care girls spa day, and she's never had that.
That was very much the entire plot of an episode. Yeah.
Very much, yep.
It's an Ambrosia's face mask, and it's just like a little shot, a very quick shot of it's just like Ambrosia face mask as Izzy's putting it on Jess.
Yeah.
All right. Lonnie, do you have one?
I have to think of one where I made.
You helped somebody, like another member of the primary cast.
Okay, my brain didn't.
You helped yourself.
I was like, oh, like give an example of when like Jess made everyone's life better, and I was just like, okay, I'm Jess. I'm disqualified from this one.
Baby.
I think there's definitely a moment where we're all on the beach together during the beach episode that wasn't put in the thing, where Jess like is pretending she's like all on her marine biology thing and like very interested in all this sort of stuff, but then she accidentally touches a jellyfish and all of them just laugh, but like in a way that like it was just like, oh, silly Jess, and like after I don't know.
And then cut to Jess having diarrhea.
Well, I'm capping this one of it's Arrow like in the kitchen scene getting ready to eat a sandwich, and Jess pops up like very sweaty and in distress from behind the counter and just goes, "Don't eat that sandwich."
I failed so that you could learn. You could be spared.
Yes.
You're such a good friend.
She's a giver.
I got you.
She's a giver. She's an ally.
Mm-hmm.
Say ally.
Ally.
Say hi, Valentina. Ally.
All right. So montage over. We will probably be changing scenes back to, I mean, your guys is like, we have the tavern, we have the kitchen, we have Izzy's room. So we've used the tavern. I feel like Izzy's room is going to be kind of limiting unless we have it with just Izzy. You did say you want to bring in the fates and stuff. So if Izzy's trying to contact the Fates about
Yep.
stuff and like set the plot in motion,
Yep.
we can
Yep.
work on that scene.
Yep. Okay. So Jess is still at the hospital. Izzy's going to go home and go to her. Yeah, I'll be back. Go to her vase, and with like tears, and kind of disheveled face, she asks to speak to the Fates.
All right. They appear. It is the Dixie Chicks.
Yes. Yes.
Not
Yes,
ready
it
to
is!
make nice.
Oh.
Okay, that's awesome. So she's going to ask for the future fate of the future. Is this mortal gonna die? Does this mortal have a future?
All right. To let dice determine some stuff. All right, good. She'll look and focus. I'm gonna quickly determine which of the Dixie Chicks is which fate. Okay, we don't just have. Okay. I actually forgot there were 5 of them.
Oh, I thought there were only 3.
No, they're like
Yeah.
the Spice Girls.
My bad.
It's fine. I thought there were 3 also. Yeah, I think it's been that there's primarily 3,
Okay,
but
hold
some
on.
have subbed out.
Destiny's Child.
Yeah,
Ooh.
most
Well,
of the
no.
pictures I'm seeing are 3 when I look up
Yeah.
the Dixie Chicks.
Yeah, no, the official list of band members is 5. So I think there were
Oh.
just some sub outs at certain times. But here we go. There's the official 3. So we'll say that future is Natalie Maines. And she comes up looking, because they're going to be in full like togas, Greeked out. I don't see a mortal future.
Does does that mean is there anything I can do?
And we'll have past. I'll just do them in the order they're listed: past, present, future. Of Emily Strayer come up, and she'll say, "There are many things you have done," and then we're gonna have a montage of all the times Jess has accidentally imbibed ambrosia.
Nice.
Shot.
Oh yeah, there's definitely one where it's like we're throwing like a party at the tavern, and there's just like a bunch of like ambrosia shots in the back, and Jess is absolutely fucked up,
Yes.
and she's just sees like shots sitting in the bag, and she's like, absolutely. And yes, it does burn when they go down.
Jess is prepared for that
Yeah,
because alcohol does too. So
yeah, she
Yeah.
doesn't know the difference.
All right, what else do we have? I mean, we obviously have the one we already actually set up, which was the vacation episode.
There'll be a Valentine's Day episode where we're celebrating Aphrodite and Eros, and of course, nectar makes its way from his special reserves.
Oh no, I drank Eros as a nectar.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just like, what do you mean I drank Eros as nectar?
Oh no.
How did you find out about that?
Open secret, I guess.
Right.
I think I think maybe, yeah, I think there was like, it cuts to a clip of like Jess and Arrow who got really drunk one night and like had the very sitcom and there's like bottles of Eros's nectar like on the table, and it's that very sitcom moment of like the characters kiss and then are like, nope, this would never work.
Yeah.
Like, this is just not meant to be at all. Like, we're just friends. This just didn't work. Kind of moment in there.
Right.
It's all built up and it's like, it happens and they're like, you know what?
Huh.
Did you feel
Yeah.
nothing? Because
It should just be clips with like no context, just and then another, and then like just by the end of it, it's just clips with no context.
Yeah.
There's also definitely a moment too where like I keep going back to the beach episode, but I can just only imagine the scene on the beach, like one of them having ambrosia like in their room, or there's leftover from the night before or something like that. So like Jess filling like a little thermos with it, being like, oh, I'll just have like a little bit of wine on the beach. It'll be so nice and relaxing, and just like casually sipping ambrosia, just watching the waves.
Yes.
Completely oblivious.
All right. And that is when we then have... Oh, Maguire. All right. That's when we have Marty Maguire, the fate of present, kind of come forward and be like, which means what is happening is now. And she will like kind of wave her hand, and it'll be a very bad dissolve where you're supposed to be able to see what's going on as Jess is waking up in her hospital bed.
Did she flatline first?
We're not going that dark. We're not going that
dark. Are you asking if my ghost is coming out of my body?
No. Like, you end your mortal life to be a god, right?
Like Twilight.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got you.
Thank you.
I thought you were like, did she flatline first, and then all of a sudden you see her rising up, and it's like the filmy version of herself.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I know. It's up to our director.
You see Penny and Arrow just like in the back room of the, or in the back of like the
you know what? No,
room.
we are going to do that. She's going to show it, and it's Jess flatlining in the hospital. But then we have Jess walk in like from a glow behind the Fates in like a white outfit.
Oh, that's really good.
I like that.
Penny and Arrow are still in the hospital, and I feel like they're just like Penny's dancing, not in celebration. Penny just doesn't know
the sound of the flatlining. Like, that's a good beat.
Yeah, like she like just hears it, and she's inventing Fortnite dances right now. And so she has no
You're
idea.
The one who's
she's
not. The
not.
floss.
Yeah, she's not looking behind her at all. She has no idea what's going on. Rachel, you muted.
I said the original Backpack Kid.
Oh.
Now, what's really great for dramatic tension is like that's gonna go like it'll be like Jess kind of comes into frame, and we go to commercial, and we're gonna come back from commercial in the hospital room because Arrow and Penny were still there. Jess came back as a god in Izzy's room, so Arrow and Penny have no idea.
Dude, where'd she go?
What? Oh, we lost her.
Give me goofs.
You guys are so cavalier.
Lost another one.
I mean, they can just get another mortal at like Mortals
10.
Are Us. So
Mortals Are
Babies
Us.
Are Us is literally you pick up a new baby, and
It's true.
I don't want any competition. We're getting someone who's in their 30s.
adults. Okay.
In their 30s.
How old do you think I am?
I don't know.
20s, 50s. I don't know. I'm
I
a
can't
god.
tell.
I can't spell. You think I can count?
Yeah, I don't know. All right. Well, I guess should we have like mortal auditions now?
No, we should go find Jess, you psychopath.
I don't know. I'm not great
They-
with death. I don't know.
Did you guys see Jess? Like, you just saw her flatline.
Yeah, with how they're setting up,
Yeah.
we will now establish that the body like dissolves away.
Oh,
So that what they said makes sense.
Okay, thank you. I was like, where are you gonna go, Hades?
They're like, we gotta go
well-
find Jess. I'm like, there's supposed to be a body right here, but
Well,
we can
Hermes.
fix the writing.
Well, Hermes, your dad, Penny, takes
Uh-huh.
souls to the underworld. So
Uh-huh.
maybe can you call your dad and figure out where she is?
Uh huh.
You want me to call your dad for you?
You'll have to use the vase.
Yeah, I know how to get into your room.
Oh yeah, we could do that. I guess
But
for sure. Listen, I did like Jess, but this feels like a lot of work when we could just be having mortal auditions. It's fine. Let's go ask. But I mean,
Penny, if you want another friend, we can get you a new friend. But I like Jess, and I want
Yeah.
Jess back.
no. I get that. Yeah, I just think it would be fun to have like I don't know, like a clown.
Was Jess not already that? We just had a
I mean, we can
montage
just
about her
give
having
Jess a red
diarrhea.
nose.
But like one that has like the nose.
Yeah, but we can get her a nose, babe. It's gonna be fine.
Okay. But
You
what
gotta
if
trust me on that
sometimes
one,
I
babe.
want to enjoy the clown with Jess? That's
And I'll put on the nose.
Oh, I would love that actually.
I know. Then he pulls the red nose out of his back pocket and goes, I know.
Ah!
the baby just yay.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So, I don't even think we have to have you run into them in Izzy's room because we have a good transition room with the kitchen where we can have Izzy and Jess coming out as Arrow and Penny are heading towards Izzy's room about the call.
What?
Oh, you have a twin too.
No, I just left the
Jess, is that you?
I walked out of the hospital. You guys didn't see me?
You vanished, dude.
Are the fates still there?
They will be gone.
Oh, okay.
We paid for their scene.
Oh, gotcha. They get one. Okay.
Yeah.
And like she's all glowy and shit, right?
I mean, at this point, she'll be like as glowy as you guys are.
Right.
Where-
So
right,
very glowing.
right. Yeah. Okay.
Seeming a little.
Nobody
glowy
watched the
today.
show because there was a spotlight on every character in the scene.
So much glitter. So much glitter powder was used.
Like
Just-
Twilight, we're back on
That's
it.
right.
The actors are just gonna die at a young age because they just inhaled so much of it.
It's like the tin.
over
It's
the-
like in Wizard of Oz. It's just asbestos.
It's tin poisoning, yeah.
Penny, you need to call your dad so he's not looking for a soul.
Oh, okay.
So are you like a god now?
She kind of like pats herself and she's like, yeah?
Wait,
Yeah.
let's find out for sure. And I want to stab Jess.
You?
No.
A hell of a
Okay.
greeting.
You little menace.
I'm
But
gonna.
she'll- Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if anyone wants to stop Jess, we'll
Yeah,
have-
Aaron will
or
take a
not
stabbing
Penny.
for Jess.
So
I'll
we
just grab
need-
the hand. Like that's what
Yeah.
you do. You just grab the,
grab
just
the
grab
hand. So we
right here.
need Penny to roll plus goofs and Izzy to roll plus tears.
9. 13.
You are
Yeah,
stopped,
don't get
Penny.
stabbed.
No. Now we'll never know.
That's why we're calling your dad. Who would
He's just gonna do
know-
the same thing.
No. I feel like he may have some intel.
Listen. The way that I work, I will probably be in a life-threatening situation again someday anyway. So you'll
Give me a
find out for
goofs
sure
roll,
then.
Jess.
Ah! somehow still manages to get stabbed.
But not by Penny intentionally.
Yeah, no, the knife was just left and she sits on it. Like, left sticking up, and she just sits on it.
Ow! Another pain in my ass, literally. That is, I can't do 9. I was
9. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get some good laughs off that.
Cool.
So, okay, but here's the thing: like, what kind of god, like, what you control is kind of based on your heritage.
Oh yeah, what am I the goddess of?
Right. Would it be
Diarrhea.
based on where you got your nectar? So it'd be a little bit of
Oh.
Eros, a little bit of like Zeus or Poseidon or whoever had
Oh,
the
no,
nectar at the party.
Zeus is gonna hate this,
Oh.
but I don't want to be associated with him anymore as a goddess.
You
And the
are
audience
a
just goes,
goddess. You're a queen. So it'd be great, like if like one of her things is like she always looks beautiful, right? So like her hair never like gets out of place. There's never like a fly away.
Yeah, like
Even
Twilight.
even when I do all my really klutzy things and I still just like perfect hair.
You gain the powers of Y2K of like a YA protagonist.
She's
You're really
basically a
clumsy, but
beauty
you're
filter.
always beautiful.
You're
like-
a beauty filter.
You said Y2K at first. I did not know which direction you were
I
going
know.
in.
I meant YA.
No, that's really good though.
Yeah, like even
Like
in the
you're really
like,
clumsy, but you're
You have
always
all the powers
perfectly
of an
dressed
early
and
2000s
perfectly
rom-com.
appointed.
Yeah.
Everyone pays attention to you. Like
But like it's not because you're like overly beautiful, like you're actually like kind of plain, but like in like a way where like everyone
in
like
a way that is
notices you.
beautiful.
Like
Yeah.
Katniss Everdeen.
yeah,
Holla
exactly. Like
Bella
literally
Swan,
just
holla.
yeah, exactly. Every single like YA book about like a girl living in a survivalist community and
Yeah.
then just like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
but she still kind of looks like
Also,
she's put
damn.
Yeah.
together.
You're like malnourished, but like you don't have any armpit hair.
Thank you for noticing.
I need that as a clip.
Clip it.
Oh my god. All right. But yeah. Okay. So we are going. Are you still trying to call Hermes?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll probably cut to in Izzy's room. Is it just Penny calling Hermes, or is everybody there?
I want everyone because I
Yeah.
want
I think
everybody
to
should
be
be
there
there.
when Hermes says like confirms that she's a goddess.
Mhm.
And then also I can wave and just be like, hey, yeah, don't expect my soul because I'm here.
Your mortal
All right.
soul goes to the afterlife, but your now
So-
godly soul doesn't.
So I'm in a
No.
soul that
How she? How
Two
come she gets
souls?
double souled?
I get 2 souls.
Yep.
I got 2 souls.
It's the Oreo double stuffed of souls.
Yeah.
Two souls, one more.
I hate us.
Damn it, you two. Okay. So the typical Izzy calls a god situation goes up where the vase is used,
Ooh.
bright light. David Spade shows up. They cast him as Hermes because, Just Shoot Me is like on the same set studio as you guys. So he's just there. Even when they're not shooting, he just seems to always be there. No one understands why.
He's my actual dad.
David Spade or Hermes?
David Spade.
Okay.
Both. Who knows?
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, so David Spade walks into frame, like out of the bright light.
Before you
So-
asked, they wouldn't let me stab her.
I mean, bummer.
Right?
Not for
Who-
me.
I didn't want to clean up the mess.
Okay. So why'd you call?
So our mortal went and basically hurt herself so bad she died. But
Yet here I
she
am?
goes. Yeah.
Question mark?
Now, she's been drinking apparently.
Yeah, I'm
Some man-
wasted right now.
Yeah, she's had a history of she's gotten into the ambrosia.
Oh.
Yeah, and it wasn't just a one-time dabble. Apparently, we're not used to
He had
keeping
enough to
that.
turn her godly.
Well, and we're not sure. We want to confirm. We thought maybe you'd have some intel on that.
Great. We're gonna need to see if we got a new god.
You used the show
title.
Get out!
We did the thing.
You did the thing. Now we can end right here, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Please don't.
Not yet.
We haven't done the
Well, I
will
mean,
they,
if we're
won't
ending on a
they.
cliffhanger, that's where we would end.
Oh, that's
yeah.
true. That's true.
But we
I
know we
was
had a
joking.
finale. Yeah, you can't joke with Bobby. He's mean.
Oh, no, I was already teeing it up for that. If it's the
Oh.
cliffhanger, that's what it would end on is new
Mhm.
god. Like those would be the
Mhm.
last two words of the show.
Yeah.
Well, no, because then we got to test it, and then we
No.
actually have to like have the confirmation of. Looks like we've got a new god.
Yeah, we're still waiting. We need to wait on the test results, and that's when Izzy
Yeah,
and
I know.
Arrow
You
can
want
talk.
you all wanted a cliffhanger.
That's true.
I never
This
said I
is-
wanted a cliffhanger.
Yeah, who said that?
I agreed with it.
I don't think anyone said it. I think you're just
Literally,
imagining.
no one said that.
Mhm.
Bobby, I don't know what you're talking about.
we literally.
Ashton,
What?
you don't have enough gas to gaslight me.
Yeah, but I do.
Oh, I mean, I have IBS.
Can we? Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting point. Could we like back? I do like the idea of ending on New God.
Yep.
But I think the big.
Yeah,
we
if you
would like
want
to see what happens with
no
Izzy and
cliffhanger,
Arrow.
then it's actually really easy because
Oh,
it'd be what we have to see about this, and we literally go right back to the hospital set with the bed, and we bring back George Clooney Apollo, and there's two ways to do this. One is far cheesier than the other, where you either have George Clooney just be like, I need to see the results, scroll, and says, we have a new god. It looks like we have a new god. Or as he's doing that, you then cut to a shot over his shoulder, and as he's wheeling up, it lifts up into frame new god in the exact same font and everything as the show.
That's cute.
That's really good. Yeah, that's really good.
Enjoy that.
It's like this was my job.
So in the hallway before that happens.
Yes. Oh yeah, because you guys need to set up your
The will
they
day.
won't days.
We're on the will day. We want to end on the
Yeah.
will day.
Yeah, we didn't have much interaction for a B plot. So
No,
the
it
scene
was a flip
before that.
show.
That's fine. We just shot out of order. We'll fix it in post.
Yeah. How are we gonna make them get together?
I
Jess
feel
is
like
dying.
there's probably a moment when like Izzy is trying to move to leave to like go talk to the oh my god, I'm blanking on the name. The Dixie Chicks.
Fates?
The Fate. Yeah.
Mhm.
I was thinking like the Nomads. I'm like, that's 100% wrong. I think I'm thinking Cyberpunk. That's a very different schematic than this.
Mhm.
But like then maybe there can be a moment where like right before she leaves, Arrow like chases you out.
Oh yeah, to give comfort.
I've got a different pitch actually.
Okay.
I think after we found out that like Izzy was a god, or that Jess was like maybe a god, and maybe like after we've called Hermes or are like waiting for test results, I think Arrow pulls and like it's like, hey Izzy, can we talk?
Yeah.
Hey, so Hi.
Are you still in the mesh shirt?
Absolutely.
She's staring at your nipples.
Nice.
Hey,
I
my
can't.
eyes are up here. Just,
Are they?
I mean, you tell me.
Because they're looking right at me.
Listen, I just wanted to talk to you because I don't know, thinking that Jess died really. I mean, I'm really glad that she's, maybe a god or whatever, and I'm excited to see what we found out. But when I thought that she was dead for those like 15 minutes, um, it really kind of put stuff in perspective. Because I was thinking, I mean, yeah, obviously I've got Penny, but without Jess, my life feels so much emptier. And wow, you never know how mortal life makes you think
She's gonna
about
cut him
our
off and just kiss him.
yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, it's a full sitcom moment of like
Yeah.
melt into the kiss, and I think like
Yeah.
after it breaks, he's like, please never stop doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, then
You
this
didn't
is her
say I'm
again.
struck one last time?
Oh, you're so right.
Too late.
No, he makes the kiss again and he goes, I'm struck.
Why are you like this?
Yeah. I actually kind of love that we had to do this scene after it ended because it's only a 2-season show. So I feel like the episode was done and then you found out you got canceled. And it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
we gotta shoot this scene.
You gotta wrap this
Yeah.
thing up.
But that ends New God.
Yay! Good job, guys.
That was awesome.
Bobby, is this still available on Drive-Thru RPG?
It is still on drive-thru. However, drive-thru ended the sale yesterday, so it's now full price.
Can you put the link for anyone
Yep.
who wants to nab it? And
Yep.
for anyone who doesn't know, Bobby wrote this.
I did.
This is Bobby's game.
There will actually be an update to it probably sometime next month where we're going to flesh out the director side and give some more director moves and stuff.
And are you guys still playing on Tuesdays or is that game done?
That game ended. Tuesdays is now Vampire the Masquerade.
Ooh, nice.
We're doing Portland by Night.
Awesome. Well, this concludes our After These Messages. Concludes New God. Guys, we've had such a good time. Bobby, this has been wonderful. You are at 2000 Tales?
2000 Tales role-playing, yeah.
Whoop, whoop. All right, guys, go over there, check them out all the time.
Yeah.
And
I will say, in June, everyone but Kelly's going to be in a show, 2000 Tales.
I'm not in a lot of shows, to be honest, so
Okay.
that's fair.
Yeah.
And then for and then everyone stay tuned for HSC. I don't even know what's going on this weekend, but I know like Wednesdays is Cyberpunk The Ascension. I think it's in Paradise. I don't know. It's reading Hawaii 5.0 to me. I've also I just like it. So who should we raid? Let's do 20 sides to every story. Oh, girls run these worlds. Let's do it. Let's do a female one. Let's empower some folks. All right, guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Come join our Discord on for HSC, and then keep an eye out. And guys, this has been wonderful. We will wait. No, I don't. Okay, why was I doing that? There we go. Sorry, I'm new at this. Okay, we are going to raid Girls Run These Worlds tabletop RPG now. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
It should raid. Did it do the thing? Yes, we've raided.
All
I
right.
think. Hold on. Let me end our stream.
And then kill our